Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant good Saturday here inside the Bismarck Event Center as we get you ready for the third place contest here for the Central Cast Squirrels and the Royals of South Prairie-Max on yourliveevent.com. I'm Chase Miller, and this is our pregame show brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve. At Irie Insurance, they cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. For more information, go online to irieins.com. That, again, is irieins.com. What we'll do, we'll take a break. When we come back after this, we'll take a look at how these two teams got to the third place match. 3 matches already done with one in A, B, and AA. We'll keep you updated on the bracket and also what's to come later today on yourliveevent.com. It's the Squirrels and the Royals here on Your Live Event.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a Bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a Bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
On our pregame show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance here today, it is the Central Cast Squirrels and the South Prairie Royals, South Prairie-Max Royals here. Chase Miller with you. Brady Siebel's going to have the call starting at noon for the Consolation Championship, the fifth place match with Thompson and Dickinson Trendy. That'll be in the exhibit hall, and then we'll also have coverage of the State B Volleyball Championship. That'll be roughly at around 3 o'clock for the opening scheduled serve with Madonna Pinger Buchanan in Langdon area Munich. And then at 5:30 will be the championship in Division A. That one's scheduled to get underway at 5:30 a little bit later on here inside the Bismarck Event Center. And that one will be with the Mayport CG Patriots tangling with a full from Mayport CG in the Valley City Highliners. Here on the pregame show, we'll continue to talk about this particular matchup in a moment. But first, let's get to a bracket breakdown across the state of North Dakota on where matches are right now. In Division AA, the fifth place match went to Bismarck High over Minot in 4 sets. Still to come at 10 o'clock this morning, it's Horace and Jamestown in Bismarck High. Third place match will be following this one with Bismarck Century and West Fargo, and the championship is West Fargo Cheyenne and Fargo Davies in AA. Davies looking for their second championship in program history. It's their first title appearance since 2019. Well, for West Fargo Cheyenne, they've made it to the state championship 4 consecutive seasons, finishing runner-up last year and winning the title in 2022. In 2023. While on the B side earlier, it was a whale of a contest. EKM defeated our Redeemers 3-2, 18-16 in set number 5 for the Rebels as they win it in 5. Still to come will be the Consolation Championship at 10 o'clock this morning. That one just about to get underway here with Linton HMB and Flasher. And then from there you have Surrey and Central McLean at noon at Bismarck High. The championship for Division B one more time is MPB and Langdon. And then here in the Division A portion of the bracket, 7th place match earlier this morning, Hazen defeated Delax Burlington in 4 sets. So the Hazen Bison finished 7th in State A, while finishing 8th is Delax Burlington. Still to come here at noon again, Dickinson, Trendy, and Thompson in the Consolation Championship. And then from there, it'll be the championship with Mayport CG and Valley City. The Highliners are looking for their first championship in volleyball program history, while for Mayport CG, they were champs when it was a winter season in 1992, 2001, and 2002. When it went to the fall, they went and played runners-up to Central Cass in the fall of 2000. Mayport CG most recently made it to a state title in 2023, losing to Northern Cass at the State B tournament at the Fargo Dome. So that's a look at your bracket breakdown. We'll keep you of scores that continue to trickle on in here throughout the morning and into the afternoon as well. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll dive into the matchup a little bit more, talk about some of the players who've had really good tournaments to this standpoint for 2 days in Bismarck, out of our conversation with Coach Dana Stansberry, and more on our pregame show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. And a reminder, the broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
For the last 25 years, Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties has been serving the real estate needs of the Fargo-Moorhead area and surrounding communities. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Carlita is ready to help you evaluate the market and make the right choice for you. Take the first step into settling into your next home by calling Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties at 701-367-5918. Experienced, confident, qualified. Carlita Dietz.
Welcome to the city of Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity. Here, you don't just find a house, you find a quality of life. Safe neighborhoods, affordable living, and a community that treats your family like their own. Build your dream home with lots starting at an attractive price and enjoy homeowner incentives and grant funds to help make it yours. Come live, work, and thrive in Hillsboro, where you don't just live, you belong.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez.
Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
As we continue on the pregame show here inside the Bismarck Event Center, this is the final day of the 2025 North Dakota State Volleyball Tournament. And as well with that, able to see the first year of this three-division system as well. Taking a look at some of the teams and some of the players who have performed well so far through 2 matches for the Central Cass Squirrels. Leading the way in kills in 2 matches, Izzy Thompson with 30. And then you have Aspen Preen with 20 and Whitney Mitchell with 15, the top kill getters here for Central Cass. 3 aces by Kendra Broughton leads the floor. Assist balance between Brady Bussey and Abby Convervig. Abby's got 37 assists, while Brady Bussey has 22, and blocks by Liv Severson and Aspen Preen with 4 apiece, and their leading digger is a libero in Kendra Broughton. That's a look at some of the stats and some of the players who played well yesterday against Mayport CG, albeit coming in a loss. Izzy Thompson with 15 kills and 13 digs. Abby Convervig had 17 assists in the loss for the Central Cass Squirrels. Central Cass, their journey here to this third place match. It all started with a win in straight sets against Dickinson Trinity back in the quarterfinals on Thursday. Then they lost in straight sets against Mayport CG in the semifinals yesterday. While for the number 1 overall seed in this tournament in South Prairie-Max, the Royals, they opened up with a straight set win over the Hazen Bison in the quarters, then lost in 4 to Valley City yesterday in the semifinals. For some of the totals here for South Prairie-Max, Scotty Beck with 30 kills here, and then you have Kiera Francis with 27 as well in 2 matches to lead the floor. No one else is in double digits. The next closest one is Hattie here with 9 here for South Prairie-Max. Leading the way in terms of assists, they run a 6-2 just like the Squirrels. Reagan Trudell with 37 assists, and then Bailey McQueen, the daughter of the head coach Lisa McQueen, has 33 assists here for South Prairie-Max. Blocks, they've been very efficient. 30 blocks so far in 2 matches, 9 by Mickelson and 9 by here so far. And then you have 7 by Kinley Shola on the way here for South Prairie-Max. That's a look at some of their numbers and some of their athletes against the Valley City Highlanders that stood out. 21 assists for Reagan Trudell. You had 20 by Bailey McQueen. And then 2 players that stood out was Scotty Beck with 19 kills and Kiera Francis with 13 kills here for South Prairie-Max in their loss against the Valley City Highlanders. That's a look at some of the stat leaders and some of the player performers here for both Central Cass and South Prairie-Max. The Squirrels at 30-10 on the season, while for the Royals at 32-4-3. 4 seniors for South Prairie-Max donning the royal blue one more time in terms of the numerals. Well, for the Central Cass Squirrels, they got 8 seniors on their side of the floor here for Central Cass donning that red and black one more time for Coach Dana Stansberry and the Squirrels. Take a quick break. When we come back, we'll hear from the aforementioned coach. Coach Dana Stansberry will join us here on the pregame show, all ahead of our starting lineups and the opening serve. This is our pregame report, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance inside the Bismarck Event Center.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
New Solid Tech R floors deliver sustainable high performance from bottle to floor. They're PVC-free and made with natural stone and recycled single-use plastic for scratch-proof, flood-proof protection that stands up to all that your life demands. Because sustainability, beauty, and performance are at the heart of Solid Tech R floors.
Available at Carpet World, 17th Avenue South, online at carpetworldfargo.com.
At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
On our pregame show here, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. It is the final day of the 2025 North Dakota State Volleyball Tournament. Joining us from the Central Cass perspective is Dana Stansberry as they match up with the Royals of South Prairie-Max. And Dana, for your club, obviously not the match anybody wants to be in a third-place match, but what's the one motivator or what's the one theme going into the final match of the season here and trying to come out with a third-place spot and also a win here against the Royals?
You know, we talked quite a bit last night and this morning with the girls, and the thing that they kept saying is we rise up and we do this again. We've got one more match to play. We've got 8 seniors that want to come out on a win. We're going to come out, have some fun, and play hard.
When you look at South Prairie-Max, what's going to be a challenge here across the way against a team that has got a ton of wins and kind of been on the top of that media poll for most of the season?
Yeah, South Prairie-Max is a great club. They do a lot of good things. They're strong outside. Scotty, she needs to be stopped at the net. I don't remember how many kills she had yesterday, but when we watched yesterday, she had that nice line shot and a nice cut shot. Their middles move well, and they've got a right side that does a nice job as well. So we'll be watching that, making sure that we put that strong block up and hopefully stop it at the net.
What has this tournament been like here inside the Bismarck Event Center? It's been a few years since it's been in Bismarck here, Dana. So from just a volleyball atmosphere perspective, coaches, players, what have you kind of heard and seen so far through the first 2 days of this state tournament?
You know, it's actually a great venue. I think having 2 courts, having 3 would have been better, of course. We've got the art craft fair going on. So hopefully the next time we're hosting here, we can have 3 courts going here. But both venues have been really nice. Both courts, both gyms are fun to play in. Good atmosphere, nice noise level, very well run.
What would it mean there's only so many teams that can finish off the season on a win, but what would it mean to send this group out in 2025 with a W here, Dana?
That would be huge. Like I've told you, this group has been fantastic. Such a fun group of girls to play with and coach. I would love for us to come out on a win because these girls have worked hard. They've pushed through. We've talked about peaking at the right time, and I think today's the day to do it.
Final thing that I'll ask you, it's always interesting to play 8 a.m., 10 a.m., morning volleyball. You don't get to see it too much unless you're in an in-season invite. So how much do you play in the morning throughout the course of a season here, Dana, that you can attribute to a 10 a.m. morning match here inside the Bismarck Event Center?
We played those 8 a.m. matches at 3 different tournaments, and I think that we didn't practice a whole lot in the morning this year, but the girls are ready to go. It's 10 o'clock. It's not 8. We got to get up leisurely, eat some breakfast, and then come on over, and now we can sit for a little bit and then go get ready to play.
Dana, as always, thanks so much for your time, and best of luck against the Royals.
Thank you, and thanks for the year, Chase.
That again, Dana Stansberry, head coach for Central Cass. We'll continue with more on the pregame show here after this in Bismarck.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
That is our pregame show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all, from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to Irie INS, that's IrieINS.com, to get a free quote started today. It's the 30-10 Central Cass Squirrels going up against the 32-4-3 Royals of South Prairie-Max. Winner finishes third place here at the State 8 Volleyball Tournament in Bismarck. When we come back after this, it's the starting lineups and the opening serve. The Squirrels and the Royals for a little brunch and volleyball here in the capital city on YourLiveEvent.com.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
As we get you ready for our starting lineups, brought to you in part by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life with great careers, quality products, grower owned. Go to crystalsugar.com. Central Cass will go like this. Abby Covervig here, a senior setter. Izzy Thompson, a Region 1 Senior Athlete of the Year. With Whitney Mitchell, a junior outside. With Emily Broden as well, another junior. Kendra Broughton, a senior libero. Followed by Mackenzie Meyer here, a sophomore. And Aspen Preen, a senior Region 1 All-Selection as well. So again, Covervig, Thompson, Mitchell, Emily Broden with Broughton, a All-Region 1 selection, Meyer and Preen. The Central Cass Squirrels under the guidance of head coach Dana Stansberry, the Region 1 Coach of the Year. That again is the American Crystal Sugar starting lineups. Live the sweet life with great careers, quality products, grower owned. Go to crystalsugar.com. As we turn our attention now to the Royals of South Prairie-Max under the guidance of head coach Lisa McQueen. They'll go like this. At the libero spot is Maya Rao, a 5'4" junior libero. Also in the starting lineup here will be Reagan Trudell, the 5'6" sophomore setter, and you'll also see in that setter spot here a Bailey McQueen, a 5'8" sophomore setter as well. You'll hear the likes of Scotty Beck, a 6-foot senior. You'll hear Kiara Francis, the 5'10" junior outside hitter. A pair of sisses will be in there as well, and their sisters, but a pair of size that is, and they are sisters. We'll get to their starting lineups here again for Lisa McQueen at South Prairie-Max. The Royals, kind of the tandem play of the two centers of Reagan Trudell and also Bailey McQueen and Scotty Beck and Kira Francis have kind of been the 1-2 combination in terms of kills here for the Royals under the guidance of head coach Lisa McQueen out of Region 3. That again is our starting lineups brought to you in part by American Crystal Sugar Company. When we come back, it's the opening serve of the third place Division A match with Central Cass and South Prairie-Max.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
As we get you ready here on yourliveevent.com for a little breakfast in volleyball one more time, or brunch as we're past the 10 o'clock hour, making our way to the bottom of the hour here with a third place match to follow here on the main court with the Bismarck Century Patriots going up against the West Fargo Packers, and will roll into the B State Championship scheduled for 3 at 5:30. It's the State A Champ and the Double A Championship. We'll follow that at 8 o'clock. We will have coverage of Thompson in the Consolation A Championship with Dickinson Trendy at noon over there in the exhibit hall. Then we'll have the coverage of the B and the A championships as well here on yourliveevent.com. Opening serve at 10:20 at 10:31, and Abby Convervig will do the honor. The Squirrels out in their black uniforms here with the red numerals outlined in white. Here with Squirrels across the back in red, Abby Convervig with the right-handed serve into the net. And we start here with an opening point here for South Prairie-Max. So the Royals will take the opening point here in this third place match on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, and they will also bring in a couple of new players as Kinley and Sheila, the 6'3" sophomore, will come on and play the front. Service on the way here for the lefty, and that is with Abby Mickelson. This one will come into the middle. Right-handed swing by Aspen Preen. It will be out of play after the block, and that one will be a kill on the way here for Aspen Preen. So side-out opportunity for Central Cass as they will now bring Kira Gunnifson in. And that last serve, was Trudell. Her and Mickelson both wear 4 and 9. That looked like a 4, but that's a 9 service on the way for Gunnifson. This one will come into the middle to Rao. Send this one up will be Trudell. Back set, right-handed swing over the double out of play by Scotty Beck. And Central Cass will take their first lead of the match here in set number 1. As Gunnifson will continue to serve here. Another senior, part of that 8 on the squad this season for the Squirrels, to Rao into the back. Trudell set middle. This one tipped across quickly. Helping that out was Broden. Back row attack from Broughton goes in the back right corner. Central Cass will try to put up a double on Scotty Beck. They do, but this one makes its way for a kill for Beck regardless. And Scotty Beck ties this one up here at 2 apiece. Scotty Beck, an awfully good, talented athlete in any sport she plays. A future NDSU women's basketball commit here for the Royals on to serve. This one goes to Broughton. Convig set to the outside. Here's Izzy Thompson down the line. Give Convig the assist. Give Thompson the kill. It's 3-2 Central Cass. As Squirrels will play with the lead and the serve as Aspen Preen makes her way to the service line. Preen with the running jump serve here to Beck. With it now for the Royals. They will back set. Right-handed attempt, and this one goes down for the kill. As Kinley and Sheila will earn the point, and we're tied at 3 apiece. Service on the way here for the Royals. As now you go to the outside. Meyer will hit this one into the net. And the Royals will take a 4-3 lead. So early on, tied at 1, 2, and 3 here. Seen one third-place match already that went 5 between EKM and our Redeemers. That was a knockdown, drag-out fight. Ellie Lloyd chipped a tooth in that one late in the 5th set. Here comes it to the middle to Izzy Thompson. She's going to tip this one. Cross the net. Here goes Francis. Little roll shot. Now for Convict. Chases it down outside Thompson off her left heel as the Royals will see it with the bump set near side. Right-handed tip coming down the line. That's going to be with Francis. Dump opportunity by Convict. Punch right back over by the Royals. Broughton with the back bump outside. Here goes Izzy Thompson on the attack. Good up on the way here by Hare as it's set near side. One more time for Francis off the double. Gunnifson punches at it with the right hand. And now it's to the middle as Meyer will push this one back left, but going to get called for a double. So Mackenzie Meyer called for the double violation. It's 5-3 Royals here in set number 1 as the Royals will continue to serve here with Hattie. Here, the 5'10 senior middle back. This one will go into the middle, set to the outside. Here goes Thompson, and she's going to be blocked. Coming from the outside block perspective there is Schilla. Part of that 1-2 combination here for South Prairie-Max as they take a 6-3 lead. Service will continue for the Royals here with Hare. As Karvik going to set this one up. Right-handed attempt down the line. Good spot here for the Squirrels. Emily Broden able to get the side out here for Central Cass. Hit it right in front of that South Prairie-Max bench as they'll take the point here at 6-5 as they will make a substitution for both the Royals and the Squirrels. As Lucy will check in Latina will check into the game here for the Royals, while coming in will be Severson and Bussey now for Central Cass with the aforementioned Bussey onto the service line here for the Squirrels. As Brady sees this one into the back to Latina. This one set to the near side. Right-handed attempt there from Francis. Good up by Broughton. Bussey set outside. Here goes Izzy. And another block here from Schilla. So it's a 7-4 contest. As you see, Abby Mickelson also on the outside, but it's going to be a point here to the Royals regardless, 7-4. And so far, Schilla's done a good job. She will get subbed out for her. Coming on and playing the back row and serving will be a 5'8 sophomore setter in Bailey McQueen. That'll go to Gunnifson. Bussey set middle. Here's a right-handed tip off the side of the block by Thompson. Royals free ball over as they do with McQueen. Gunnifson, good pass to Bussey, set outside. Here goes Izzy, and she puts the ball down. Izzy Thompson with her second kill and keeps on climbing on that leaderboard as a career leader in kills here in Central Cass history. As Izzy onto the service line to the back right corner. South Prairie-Max will set. This one comes middle by the lefty, and eventually they get the point. It'll be with Mickelson, her first kill of the match, and the Royals now lead it here by 3. It's the State A third place match as we put a bow on our coverage here inside the Bismarck Event Center on day number 3 here for the volleyball tournament. Bussey back set. Meyer going to see this one, going to be blocked eventually, and they will say it's 4, so no block. Take it away from Scotty Beck, but regardless, the point still comes down for the Royals. It's 9-5. Service here for Francis. Francis to the service line. Broughton will play it to Bussey quickly outside. Mitchell right-handed attempt. This one down the line, no touch out of play. Not a bad spot, though, from Whitney as it's 10-5. No media timeouts at 15, just the normal 2 timeouts you get in a set. Service, back right corner, Thompson will see this one now to Bussey. Back set, Myers going to push this one over, back left corner. Latina is there. Now it's going to be a pushover on the third by Francis. Broughton to Bussey. This one set to the outside. Here goes Mitchell on the tip. Covered nicely by Latina. Set near side as Beck's going to push back right corner. Bussey to Broughton. This one is up and a free ball over by Meyer. With it now, Francis will set this one up to McQueen. Set near side. Here goes Scotty Beck. Good double on the way and a good block by Severson. Outside one more time for the Royals, and they put the ball down. This time is going to be Seiss. Haley Seiss earns a kill, and the Royals balance early on here in set number 1. 4 different players with a kill here for South Prairie-Max. Service for Francis. Francis goes to back left. Mitchell to Broughton. And now Bussey at the attack line with the free ball over on the third. Royals, where will they go? They'll come middle, left-handed. Swing's going to be blocked after the attempt by Mickelson, but Mickelson quickly pushes it back over, and this one will eventually be a point. It's 12-5. Royals here. We get a timeout on the floor on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Share their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota at dhb.bank. The Royals up by 7.
Looking to tackle a big building project or a major fall cleanup? Sywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro has what you need. 40 dumpster roll-off boxes that are on hand, ready for rent. Need building materials? They'll deliver everything you need for your project and bring the dumpster at the same time for maximum convenience. If it's time for fall cleaning, rent a large dumpster and clear out your space with ease. For rentals of your dumpsters and building needs, your one-stop shop for your projects, Sywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
It's the 2025 North Dakota State Volleyball Tournament. Timeout brought to you in part by Bank North. A trusted financial partner for generations. Go to banknorth.bank. That's banknorth.bank to see what values-based banking can do for you at Bank North. After the timeout here for the Central Cass Squirrels, looking to get something in rhythm going after the serve on the way here for Francis. What was a 3-all contest has been flipped here for the Royals, currently on an 8-2 run. Francis back left corner to Mitchell with it now. Bussey set outside. Here goes Mitchell with the hammer. Mitchell gets the kill. And for the Squirrels, they have their 4th player in the kill category here. More importantly, they'll also get a side out as a serve will be here with Broughton. As Broughton makes her way to the service line, and she will get the ace. Kendra Broughton with the first ace of the contest for either club. It's now 12-7. Service will continue here for Broughton. Broughton with the running jump serve will go short. This one dug out by Beck. Now she'll have the attack on the way, and she will get the kill. Scotty Beck with her second. Side out quickly here for South Prairie-Max as they will lead it now by 6, and the serve will be on the way here from Abby. As Mickelson will go to the service line. Mickelson into the middle. Thompson will see this one. Bussey chases it down on the bump to give it to the outside. Little roll shot there from Preen as the Royals will see it. Back row attack here from Mickelson. Back left corner. And this one just misses the back left line. It's 13-8. Side out here for the Central Cass Squirrels, trailing it by 5 as Covervig, and also checking back into the contest. Here will be Emily Broden as Bussey and Severson come out, part of this 6-2 rotation again for the Squirrels. As Covervig back into the game as they trail it by 5. Covervig with the serve. This one was a good one to Francis. Royals will set. Here's a tip. Mitchell is there. Covervig back row attack comes Thompson up and across. Rao with a nice dig. McQueen will set this one up. Quickly pushed over then by the Royals. Set in the middle. Trying to get it over with the left hand was Preen. Just ran out of real estate and some room. It's now a 14-8 contest. One timeout already taken by Central Cass. The Royals have both remaining if needed here in the first set, as service will be coming here on the way for South Prairie-Max with Reagan. As Trudell with the serve. Thompson will play it to Kovrig. Set. Here goes Preen back left corner with the tip and kill. Good spot by Preen, and she gets the side out here. And Aspen with her second kill of the match. 14-9 as Mitchell will check out. Coming into serve now for the Squirrels. Here is Gunnifson. Second service around the horn here for Central Cass with both Covervig and now Kiera. As Rao will play this one. Back set. Right-handed swing by Scotty Beck, and just a good spot. Didn't get a lot of it, but got enough of it to get over the net. And Beck will get the kill. That'll be her third. As the Royals now lead it 15-9. Service. Nice up by Broughton. Kovrig set to the outside. Thompson right-handed swing for another one. Kovrig with the assist. Thompson gets the kill, her third. And the Squirrels are back within 5. Right now the question can become, can they get a run brewing here, as we saw from South Prairie-Max once it was 3-all. That 8-2 run is the difference so far here in this one. As this will be a service error on Aspen Preen. Second here for the Squirrels in the first set. As South Prairie-Max now takes a 6-point advantage on that Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Service on the way for Hare. Hattie to the back right to Broughton. This one gets across, and a joust going to be deflected. Meyer will see this and pushed across by Mickelson, but we see a lift on the way from Abby. And Mickelson will get called for the violation as it's now 16-11. Substitution into the game here for the Royals as they will bring in Lucy. As coming in will be Latinen. She will check into the game. Bussey to check in also with Severson here for Central Cass as they trail it by 5. Bussey with the serve to the back left corner. This one set into the back off the ribbon by Beck. Nice up by Bussey. Set to the outside. Here goes Thompson. Little roll shot. Beck on the dig. This one set near side. Francis right-handed swing. Broughton able to play this one up. Bussey, Thompson one more time. She is blocked. Able to see it one more time here for Schilla. As it's 17-11. And so far that tandem block of both Michelson and Schilla on the outside when Thompson is out there able to win that battle. Currently here from the Royals' perspective. Service will be by Bailey McQueen. McQueen into the middle. Gunnifson will play it now to Bussey with the bump. And a free ball here from Severson. Back right corner to Beck. With it now McQueen. Set near side. Here goes Francis. Little power tip for the points. Kira Francis with her first kill of the contest. And the Royals now lead at 18-11. As the Royals will serve this one up as they will here with Bailey McQueen and continuing. Gunnifson to Bussey with the bump to the outside. Here goes Severson on top of the double. The Royals will set near side right-handed attempt goal by Francis. Gunnifson is there. Bussey then almost runs into Meyer. He does, but Meyer punches it across with the right hand. Bussey quickly outside Thompson. Down the line, gets the points. Got a little space between the post and the hand, and Thompson took full advantage of it. That's her 4th kill to lead the floor here for Central Cass. 18-12 as the serve will be on the way for Thompson. Thompson into the middle. South Prairie-Max with McQueen backs at Francis, gets the tip. Covered nicely by Broughton. Bussey set outside. Here goes Mitchell with the tip of her own for the point. Good transition game here for Central Cass as Mitchell gets the tip and the point. It's 18-13. As Thompson will serve. Izzy off of Beck with it now. McQueen. Back row attack by Beck. Broughton with a good up as this one nearly grazes the Jumbotron. Now it's going to be Mitchell right-handed swing. South Prairie-Max will see it back one more time. Off the side of the hand of Liv Severson for the point. Scotty Beck with her 4th kill, and now it's a 19-13 contest. Central Cass less lead at 3-2. Last tie was at 3 apiece. Service on the way for the Royals here with Francis. The running jump serve in the middle. Broughton goes sliding down for a dig. Outside, Mitchell off the side of the block. Beck will play it quickly. Pushed across back right. Thompson able to help it out. Bussey pushing it on her own right to the back left corner. There is Latinen. Set near side. Beck, was it deflected? The answer is no. Points will be here for Central Cass. It's 19-14. The Squirrels right now trying to see if they can get 4 or 5 points in consecutive order here with some good serves by Broughton. As this will be to the back left of Francis, helping it out is McQueen, set near side. Now a little roll shot by Beck, and then punching this one, and a double hit after the block here from Aspen Preen. Able to see that one come right back across. The Squirrels back within 4 here. As a serve with Broughton. Just across the ribbon, that'll go to Beck with it. Now back set. Here goes Mickelson to Bussey. Broughton with the bump. This one comes to near side. Severson going cross court. McQueen able to play it. As now the Royals will see a free ball from Francis. Broughton to Bussey. Set middle. Back set. Tipped across away from Severson. As the Royals will see it here in just a missed time play. Here in the middle on the pass here from South Prairie-Max to Michelson as it's now 19-16 and Coach McQueen is going to take a timeout. Lisa McQueen with the timeout here for the Royals. The Squirrels back within 3 on yourlivevent.com.
Imagine your life in Hillsborough, a place where neighbors know your name and opportunities are real. Here, you'll find affordable home lots and grants to help you build your future. In Hillsborough, safety, affordability, and community aren't just promises, they're our way of life. With a 24-hour fitness center, a strong school system, a trusted hospital, and a thriving business district, Hillsborough has everything you need to live well. Here, your family is our family, and your future shines bright. Discover Hillsborough, where small-town living means big opportunities.
On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, a 19-16 lead over South Prairie-Max here. Go to dhb.bank for more information. In the exhibit hall, Linton HMB leads Flasher 1-0, and midway through set number 2, Lions have a 11-9 lead in the 5th place contest of Division B. Keep you apprised of what's going on. AA going on as well right now. The 7th place match at Bismarck High with West Fargo Horse in Jamestown. Service on the way here for Central Cass as they'll continue it with Broughton. Broughton to the back right to Beck. With it now is McQueen. Set. Francis push back left corner. Broughton quickly. This one goes right back over to Mickelson who tries to attack it. Squirrels back set. Right-handed swing. Oh, what a set by Bussey. And Preen delivers in the back left corner. Aspen Preen with her 3rd kill. Nice set by Bussey. Central Cass back within 2 here in set number 1. Broughton with the serve to the back right. Beck will play this one. Bumped by McQueen. Beck with a little punch across the net. Bussey keeps it up. With it now is McQueen to the back set. That'll go to the outside. This one will be through the block and down for the point by Haley Seiss. That'll be her 2nd kill, but a good run there from Central Cass, down 19-13 to make 4 consecutive points and push it here to the Royals getting late in set number 1. As the Royals will come on and serve as they will here with Michelson. Michelson in the middle. Thompson will see it now to Bussey. Back set. Here goes Severson. Right-handed swing, and she will get the point. So points on the way. Nice swing here from Severson. Becomes a fifth different player for Central Cass with a kill here in the opening set. And Bussey has put a couple on a bow as well here for Central Cass from that center spot. As now they'll make the substitution as Abby Convig onto the service line into the middle. Francis will see it to McQueen, set near side. Here goes Scotty Beck, cross court. Broughton with a good up. Convig set to the outside. Here's Mitchell, little touch shot on the tip off the ribbon and eventually pushed over by McQueen. Convig one more time, set middle. Here's a right-handed thunderous swing by Preen. Aspen Preen with her fourth kill. Give Convig the assist. It's 20-19. There's a serve on the way here for Convig. Running jump serve by Abby into the middle to Francis. South Prairie-Max will see this with Beck on the outside into the net. And for the first time since it was 3 apiece, we are tied here on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Fourth tie here of set number 1. Service for Convig. Squirrels with a good serve into the middle. The Royals will back set McQueen. Here will go Seiss across and missing right into the Central Cass bench. As this one goes into the meter row and a timeout here for the Royals. Squirrels lead for the first time since it was 3-2. Central Cass on top here inside the Bismarck Event Center.
At Hometown Credit Union, we believe banking should feel personal. That's why we take the time to know your name and your goals. From everyday banking to life's big milestones, we're with you. Whether you're buying your first home, growing your business, or planning for the future, we are here every step of the way. Hometown Credit Union. Your hometown, your people, your credit union.
Timeout on the floor brought to you in part by Bank North. Bank North helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what values-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.bank. That's banknorth.bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Timeouts again brought to you in part by Bank North. So 21-20 here for the Central Cass Squirrels after trailing in this set down as much by 7 at 18-11. We talked about needing to run, and the Squirrels have been able to do so on a 10-2 point swing here since it was 18-11 for Central Cass. The Squirrels in their black attire, the Royals in their white uniforms here on this morning. Convig on the serve as she will handle this one back right to Beck. With it now tipped across the net on the third. Covered here by Thompson, and a free ball gets across by Broughton. Rao will play this one quickly to McQueen. Right-handed swing goes down in the middle. As Hattie Hare was able to earn that point with the kill. We're knotted at 21 apiece. So Hare went to the middle, and South Prairie-Max took full advantage as they tie this one up here at 21, and now the serve will be making its way to Trudell. As Reagan, a 5'6" sophomore, running jump serve here. Broughton with a good up. Convig will set this one middle. Here goes Preen off the top of the block, pushes it over. Back quickly in the transition. We'll see this one with the tip. Convig with the right hand, trying to help it out as Thompson. She does. Broughton with the right-handed swing, just going to get it over. Good hustle on the way for South Prairie-Max. It's now, for Central Cass, but South Prairie-Max takes a 1-point advantage. Just off a couple of those passes as Trudell will continue to serve here for the Royals. As the Royals will see this one to Broughton. Now for Convig with the bump. Izzy Thompson, right-handed swing, able to get that one across the net. Tight, and we'll see the point on the way, and they're going to call a net violation here on Aspen Preen. So net on Preen makes it 23-21, called from the head official. Service will continue here for Trudell. As Trudell will see this to the back left with it now. Convig, right-handed swing by Preen. Beck is able to play this one tight again. Preen back left corner, not hitting the net this time, and puts it down for the kill. That'll be her fifth. 23-22, Royals out in front, but the Squirrels have the serve as this will be with Broughton. Good volleyball match here in the State A third place contest. As Broughton with the serve to the back left. Rao's going to play this one. It can't be played though on the second hit, and it's an ace here for Broughton. Her second of the match. We're tied at 23. Service upcoming here for the Squirrels. Broughton to Rao. On the up, this one set, tip on the way. Able to cover it is Thompson. Kovrig set outside. Here goes Izzy. She's blocked, and this was in. Able to see that tandem block work again for Hare and alongside with Schilla. And there's going to be a timeout here for the Central Cass Squirrels. South Prairie-Max with a set point when we return, and the serve on your live event, up by 1.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
And again, a Bank North timeout as South Prairie-Max and Central Cass have all their timeouts here have been used in set number 1. And so far it's been the block here by the Royals with Schilla, also with Michelson. That has really been the difference at this moment, why the Royals have a 1-point lead and a chance to earn the point and the set with Scotty Beck here on the service line. Gunnison will play this one. This one back set on the way by Broden, up and over by Thompson. Nice little tip shot as this will be to the outside. Francis trying the power tip, and she will take the points. So Francis going to take it for her second kill, and set number 1 goes to the Royals by a final of 25-23. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, South Prairie-Max takes set 1 here on your live event.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
What was that? Is that top insurance?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Toop Insurance.
Maybe Toupee.
Could be Toupee. Yeah, I don't know.
Or Taupe Insurance, maybe?
I don't think so.
Say it right. That's T-O-O-P. That's Taupe.
Oh, it's Taupe. That's Taupe Insurance in Castleton. Get in touch with Ryan today for a quote or review of your policies. Stop on out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting section, and check out their different paint mixing options from Benjamin Moore, Clark and Kensington, and Royal. From their grills to Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to the Customer Laser Engraving Center, Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware. Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good!
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com. Set recap here as South Prairie-Max takes it 25-23. There were 6 ties in the opening set. The Squirrels found themselves down 18-11, did take the lead back at 21-20, but then South Prairie-Max would finish it off 25-23. Balanced scoring, Scotty Beck with 4 kills, Francis with 2, Haley Seiss with 2, and Mickelson with 2 as well. Schilla with 4 blocks from our numbers. Central Cass led by Aspen Preen with 5 kills. Izzy Thompson had 3. Broughton with 2 aces with Aspen Preen with a block here as well for Central Cass. Story is that double that they're putting on the outside, particularly when Schilla and Michelson are there on Izzy Thompson. We'll see how this one continues as we make our way to set number 2. Still to come in the State A Volleyball Tournament, Dickinson, Trendy, and Thompson at the noon hour. That one is scheduled for a noon start between the Titans and the Tommies with Brady
Seymour's on the call for you from the exhibit hall. And then later today in A, we'll have the Mayport CG Patriots and Valley City Highlanders volleyball match for you at 5:30 as well. And in the B, sandwiched in between at 3 o'clock, it'll be Medina Pinger Buchanan against Langdon Area Munich for the B championship. Also, you can listen to right here on yourliveevent.com. Seeing this one up and over, nice little shot there from Broden. Quickly tied at the net, and we're going to get a violation. And coming across is South Prairie-Max, and the opening point of this set goes to Central Cass. Squirrels to the service line, as they will see this now with Kaylee Broden. As Kaylee makes her way to the service line now for Central Cass here in set number 2. Kaylee with the serve, a good one. Rao will play this. Set middle, right-handed tip over across. It has hit the fingertips. Back bump here for Central Cass. Little roll shot there from Thompson. Rao able to handle it. Set near side goes Scotty Beck. Cross court, good up by Broughton. Quickly Preen over on the second. Rao's going to set from the back row to the near side. Beck with a push back right corner. Broden able to cover. Karvik to the outside. Here goes Thompson, right-handed swing, and the block again here from the Royals. As the Royals will see this one here with Schilla. Take a look at the 6'3" sophomore on the outside here for the Royals. And we're tied at 1 apiece. This to the middle to Broughton, tight, trying to put the ball down. Able to do so is South Prairie-Max with hair. It's 2-1 Royals out in front after the pass just went right back over on the Royals set, and here took full advantage. Service by Beck. Broughton will play it now to Kovacic. This one back set. Right-handed swing by Preen. Was there a touch? Yes, there was. Aspen Preen gets the point. Kovacic the assist. Preen the kill. That'll be her 6th, and we're tied at 2. As the serve will be coming here for the aforementioned Preen. As Preen gets the indication to serve with the whistle. As she does, she'll go to Rao. This one will be set tight. Francis, little roll shot, able to get it across. Squirrels trying to get it across with Meyer, but there's a block again with the size of South Prairie-Max. As here earns another point. It's 3-2 here for the Royals. Look just at what here stands at 5'10" as well here for the Royals. As Broden will see this now to Kovacic, back set. Right-handed swing. This one a good spot as well from Emily Broden. She'll get the kill. Back and forth we go in set number 2 early. The size of this Royals team again. 5'10" for Hare. You got Francis at 5'10", the 6-foot Beck and the 6'3" Schilla. Here for South Prairie-Max in terms of their height at the net. Service for Bussey, back left. This one will be out of play. Service there for the Squirrels. It'll be their 3rd of the match. It's now 4-3 as the Royals will make a couple of substitutions. As they will, they'll bring on Bailey McQueen in to serve. As coming on to play in the front row now will be Scotty Beck as well. In the service one more time here for the 5'8" sophomore McQueen. I'll be into the middle to Severson. Now Severson will come on and get that one. Nice pass on the way to Bussey, and Liv gets the kill. That'll be her 2nd on the match, and we're tied at 4. 4 apiece here on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing their heritage and their future. Go to dhb.bank. Thompson with the serve. Royals will back set. Here goes an up and over shot by Francis. Back bump on the way by Broughton. This one on the outside. Whitney Mitchell with a roll shot of her own. Now for the Royals near side. Here goes Francis. Right-handed swing. Good up by Broughton. Bussey slides into the bench, and then Broughton can't get it across on the 3rd, but good hustle by Brady as she slid into the bench, and Broughton was about 2 feet from behind the service line to try to muscle that one over the net. Also trying to do that while on the run. Service here for Francis. Royals lead by 1, set number 2. Francis into the middle to Broughton. Bussey with it quickly. Middle right-handed swing goes down for Severson in the middle spot. And Liv's had a really nice match so far here on this Saturday morning, tied at 5. As they'll see this one here with the point going down again for Severson as Kendra Broughton to the service line into the net. 4th service error of the match, and South Prairie-Max will take it now. It's 6-5. Serve on the way here for South Prairie-Max as this one will be with Abby. So Mickelson on to serve into the middle. Thompson will see this one to Bussey. Up and over on the shot there from Severson going line to line will be out of play. It's now 7-5. Royals up by 2 here on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard after taking set number 1 by 2, 25-23. Michelson to Broughton with it now to Bussey as this one just goes between both Preen and Mitchell on the set. A couple of errors now from the Royals' perspective has allowed Central Cass to give them a couple of free points here, and they lead it by 3. As a serve will be on the way. As Michelson into the middle to Thompson with it now. Bussey able to get over the net for Central Cass by Severson. Bump near side. Here goes Scotty Beck. Right-handed swing. Good up by Broughton. Mitchell into the back. Thompson free ball over on the third from Izzy. With it now Royals. They will set right-handed push back left, and this one will be out of play. Squirrels will take the point. It's 8-6. Skarvig will check back in. Also checking back in here on the way for Central Cass is Emily Broden as Bussey, and coming out of the contest as well is Severson. Skarvig to the service line. Squirrels trailing by 2 here in set 2. Back right to back. This one quickly to McQueen, and put right back down is Preen. Preen able to earn the block after a Hattie here tip attempt. Aspen with her second. Kavervig with the serve. This one just drove the net back down to a knee for a dig. Back row attack and a misplay here from either Rao or Francis, and we'll get a timeout on the floor here for the Royals. As we're tied at 8 apiece on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, Central Cass with the serve when we return.
The telephone company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argusville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Timeout brought to you in part by Bank North, tied at 8 apiece. After this, that missed double hit in the back for Coach Lisa McQueen and the Royals. Want to talk it over here with South Prairie-Max perspective. The number 1 overall seed coming into the tournament, going up against the number 3 overall seed into the tournament in the Central Cass Squirrels. The 2 seed Mayport CG going up against the 4 seed of Valley City. A lot of sweeps here so far in the Division A tournament. All four in the quarters. There were 2 on Friday between the consolation and the semifinals with 2 4-setters and a 4-setter for 7th. Have yet to see one go 5, at least from the State A perspective here in Bismarck. Service on the way for Kovrig with the Squirrels trying to take a lead. Kovrig back right. This one goes across the net off of Mitchell. With it now Broughton. Free ball gets over by Broden. That one is with Emily. Now for the Royals, back set, right-handed swing, and there's going to be a point coming down. Haley Siss with the kill. It's now 9-8. Sice takes the point. Service will be on the way as the Royals will see this one to the service line. As this will be a good serve there from Trudell. With it now, cross court, good spot here from Broden. Pushed across from Rao. Broughton to Kovrig, set to the outside. Mitchell, right-handed swing into the back, and she got the point. Got that defense to slide a little bit, opened up an angle, and Mitchell with the kill. That'll be our 7th tie here of the opening, or set number 2. Mitchell's got her 3rd kill. Good balance offense for Coach Dana Stansberry. 6 by Preen, 4 by Izzy, 3 from Severson and Mitchell, and 2 by Emily Broden. Rao will see this to Trudell. This one will be out of play. They're asking for a touch. Nothing granted after the swing there by here, and Central Cass will take the point here. It's 10-9. Service will continue here for Kaylee. As Broden with the serve into the middle. Rao will play it. Royals back set, right-handed tip on the way. Good up here from Central Cass as they will come down to Preen. There's a double, nice dig by Broden, but then trying to run over her was Broughton, and another block here. One more time on the way for the South Prairie-Max Royals as they are tied at 10 apiece. Difference in this game, quite frankly, has been the blocks here at the net for the Royals, and they will get an ace. And the Royals now playing with the lead here at 11-10. Scotty Beck with the first ace of the match here for South Prairie-Max. Beck with another serve. Broden with a good pass to Karvik. Back set. Here goes Preen off the side of the block, and she gets the kill. Aspen Preen with her 7th. As we see this now tied at 11 apiece. With it, into the back to Rao. This one comes. Right-handed swing. This will be out of play by Beck. Central Cass takes the point. Now at 12-11. As the Squirrels trying to see if they can even things up here in set number 2. Preen, back right corner as Francis will play it. This one set middle, tipped across, covered nicely by Kovarig. Preen with the back set. Here goes Thompson up and over, a little roll shot. Good dig by Beck. Royals set near side. Here goes Francis down the line for the points. Kira Francis with her 3rd kill. And now we're tied at 12 apiece. Another team wants to run out and hide so far here in set number 2 in terms of a 4-0-5-0 run. Service here for South Prairie-Max will be with here on the way as Hattie will come to the service line for the 5'10 senior. Royals serving from the north end here inside the Bismarck Event Center. As this will come into the middle to Broden with it. Now it's Kovac set middle. Thompson off the top of the block for the kill. Good transition here for the Squirrels. Thompson with her 5th kill here for Central Cass. It's 13-12. And now the Squirrels will head their way to the service line here with Bussey. As Bussey on to serve to the back left corner. With it now, South Prairie-Max set to the near side. This will be a block at the net. Able to see that for Liv Severson. As Liv able to earn the block and the point, and Central Cass up by 2, 14-12. Serve will continue here for Bussey. Bussey into the middle. Royals will see this one. Left-handed swing by Michelson. Bussey with the up, and then free ball across here from Kaylee Broden. With it now, the Royals will set near side. Pushed across by Francis. Bussey, she will set quickly. Little punch shot there by Thompson, and a net violation on South Prairie-Max. So point going here to Central Cass as they lead it by 3. Mentioned who would go on that little run. Well, right now it's the Squirrels. They rattle off from a 12-all game, 3 consecutive points. Here's a right-handed swing down the line. Broden able to help this one out. Free ball gets across on the 3rd by Meyer. With it now, they'll go back to Schilla, and she's going to be blocked one more time, and the Squirrels and Severson giving the Royals a little taste of their own medicine. It's 16-12, and the second timeout burned here by the Royals. Central Cass leads it by 4 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Timeouts brought to you in part by Bank North. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Go to banknorth.bank. In the Linton HMB Flasher matchup in the Consolation Championship in the exhibit hall, tied at 1 set apiece. Linton HMB leads the 3rd set 14-11 over Flasher. After that one wraps up, we'll get to the Thompson Tommies and Dickinson Trinity Titans match coming up. That's going to be after the noon hour for that opening serve. Brady Siebels will have the call for you of that one right here on yourliveevent.com. Again, on the Bank North timeout as we make our way with a 4-point advantage. Here now to Bussey as she will continue to serve. As Bussey sees this into the middle, Beck will play it. This one's set. Left-handed swing will be out of play. No touch after the attempt there from South Prairie-Max and the Royals. So this one can't go down after the serve by Trudell. After the set by Trudell. This one, Schilla will go cross court. Bussey with the dig. Central Cass now to Izzy Thompson on the outside. Good little roll shot. Beck will play this one. Pushed across it on the 2nd by Michelson. With it outside. Right-handed swing. This time goes down for the kill for Thompson. She's got her 6th. It's 18-12. So a point here for Thompson. They were going to give the point to South Prairie-Max, but there was a clear enough deflection to see that one. Bussey with the serve. Scotty Beck will play it now. Hustling after this one is Trudell. A little roll shot over on the third. With it now, Bussey back set. Meyer right-handed swing going cross court. She gets the kill off of Trudell. Meyer with the kill. Bussey with the set. And the Squirrels are humming now. They're up by 7. 19-12 Central Cass. Bussey with the serve to the back left. Royals going to see this one. Scotty back row attack, and it's returned right back on the way by Severson. They'll give the lift to Beck, but a double thud by Liv. Since it was 12 apiece, it's an 8-0 run here for the Squirrels. Bussey on the serve. Beck will see this one now. The Royals set near side. Francis right-handed swing over that double. Kept alive by Broden. Bussey chases it down. Now it's to Thompson on top of the block. Beck with the left hand, and this one eventually gets across here on the opportunity by Michelson. Able to tip that one over and off the hand of Liv to take the point, and a side out here for the Royals. They're trailing it by 7. South Prairie-Max see this one now as Bailey McQueen, the 5'8" sophomore, to the service line for the Royals. McQueen will see this, and eventually a free ball over from Kendra Broughton. Royals will play it now, set near side. Here goes Francis up and over on the roll, but a net violation, and this one will be against the Squirrels as the Royals chip into that deficit, now down by 6 points. Squirrels are looking for their 31st win of the season. The Royals looking for win number 33. Bussey outside. This one tipped. Able to get pushed right back over. Squirrels of Meyer. Here's a left-handed swing by Michelson. Good up by Broughton. Set outside. Thompson down the line. Punched across right back over. Then by McQueen. Broughton with the bump. Izzy tries to time this one up and does for the point. Izzy Thompson with her 7th kill. And that's the margin here on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Central Cass leads it by 7. Service for Thompson. Able to see this one just across. South Prairie-Max set. Francis right-handed swing. Thompson will play it now to Bussey. This one to the outside goes Whitney Mitchell. Tip over the net, covered by McQueen. Beck with the set to the outside, as this will be blocked on the way as Sykes gets blocked. And now this will be pushed over on the third by Latinen. Bussey outside Mitchell one more time. Back right corner out of play. No touch, and the Royals will take the point in the serve. South Prairie-Max with Francis, the 5'10 junior, onto the service line. As a volleyball comes back on the floor, and Abby Michelson swats it back to one of the ball shankers here. 21-15 service. Thompson will play it to Bussey. Back set. Meyer right-handed swing off the net. Cross court. She gets the point. As she was able to put that one down here for Central Cass. Mackenzie Meyer with her 2nd kill of the set. And it's 22-15. Squirrels on the way to serve as they will see this one here with Broughton. Broughton to the back right corner, and she will get her 3rd ace of the contest. 23-15 as Broughton gets her 3rd ace. And Kendra will continue to serve, 2 points away for the Squirrels here in set number 2. Broughton off of Beck. This one will make its way to McQueen with the bump back row attack by Francis to Bussey. Helping it out is Broughton. And now the up and over by Severson, but she is blocked by Beck. Beck able to earn the block, timed it up perfectly. It's 23-16. With it now, service on the way here for Michelson. Michelson into the middle. Thompson will see this to Bussey. Back set, right-handed swing, and another block after the attempt. Mitchell able to help it out. And Preen reverse pivots, gets that one over. Royal set middle, right-handed swing is down for the kill. Hare able to see that one for the points. And we'll see another block on the way as well for the Royals eventually during that volley, as it's 23-17. Service into the middle. Broughton will play this one now to Bussey. Set to the outside. Here's an attempt down the line in the corner play. Aspen Preen Wittek points, 24-17. And the Squirrels will have set point here with Kavervig, and also coming back into the game for Central Cass is Emily Broden. Service on the way here for Abby, and a set point at that for Central Cass. Kavervig will go to Rao with it now. South Prairie-Max set near side up and across. Mitchell will see it to Kavervig, set to the outside. Mitchell, right-handed swing off a Rao for the kill. Whitney Mitchell with her 4th kill, and the Squirrels take set number 2, 25-17. We're back with our set recap next inside the Bismarck Event Center.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Look at your calendar. There's still time to complete those building projects before freeze up. Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has everything you need, top quality building materials, trusted tools, and Midland garage doors. Yes, it's busy now with harvest, but don't wait. Order now to ensure your products arrive on time so your projects are done before the first flake falls. Visit with Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro and make your building projects plans a reality. Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
Here on YourLiveEvent.com, the Central Cass Squirrels tie it up at 25-17 in set number 2 as we continue with more of our coverage here on Your Live Event. Chase Miller with you courtside inside the Bismarck Event Center. In a volleyball match that's 50 minutes young or old, however you would like to look at it here. The Central Cass Squirrels led by 8 kills of Preen. She had 3 in the set. Izzy Thompson has 7, then 4 on the way for Mitchell. 3 aces by Broughton with 4 service errors. For South Prairie-Max, 0 service errors, 1 ace by Beck. They have 3 kills for Francis, Haley, Seiss, and Mickelson. 4 for Scotty Beck, but it's been the blocks from Schilla. And also here, they have combined for 9 that we got down for. The biggest story of the second set was the 8-0 run for the Squirrels after being tied at 12. They went up and got up to 20-12 contest, and they eventually take the set as well. Also coming up here later today from Division A, you'll see Mayport, CG, and Valley City at 5:30 in the final here on YourLiveEvent.com. And Dickinson, Trendy, and Thompson are scheduled to start at the top of the hour at noon. That one might be a little behind the 8 ball as Flasher and Lytton H&B still late in the third set in the consolation title for Division B. As that's a look at some of your other brackets here across the states, all here in Bismarck. Earlier today, third place match for the B. EKM defeated RE Deemers 3-2. They won it in 5 sets. The fifth, they grabbed 18-16. Bismarck High reminded for 5th place in AA in 4 sets. And Hazen defeated DLB in 4 sets in 7th place in A. Starting the third set, Scotty Beck went to throw one up, and Preen delivered it back and returned it. Preen with the block. Point here for Central Cass to open up set number 3. Service for Kavervig. As Kavervig will see this one. McQueen set middle. This is going to be tipped. Playing it here is Thompson, and a free ball over by Preen. With it now, Rao. This one will be set by McQueen. This will be continuing to play from Thompson after the attempt there from the Royals. Free ball does get across for Preen. With it here, South Prairie-Max near side. Scotty Beck, little roll shot covered by Kavervig. Braun with the bump set near side. Broden off the side of the block, playing it as Mitchell as she gets it over then with Preen. Nice dig by Rao, pushed across here from Francis. With it, the Squirrels. Kavervig middle, right-handed attempt by Preen. Was it deflected? They're going to say there was no touch, out of play, and point will go to South Prairie-Max. In all three of these sets, we haven't really seen a team just get out in front 4-0-5, one kind of a run and play with the lead. Both teams have kind of punched each other back and forth, probing, seeing what can work before either went on that middle port of the set in terms of a little 5-0, 6-0 run. Convict to the outside as this one going to see a block by Schilla, and she'll do it again. It's 2-1 now for South Prairie-Max as they will play with a 1-point edge and a serve as well. Serving this one on the way. Trudell can't get this one across the net. First service error for the Royals. Tied at 2 apiece. For more information on the winter sports season, from wrestling to basketball and hockey, check out our website, yourliveevent.com. Minnesota is already in full winter sports season. We'll get to that in North Dakota here coming up on Tuesday before the Thanksgiving holiday. Dump opportunity, good up by Broughton Preen with the back bump, and Gunnifson able to push this one over. Now for South Prairie-Max, they'll see a lift here by Rao, and the point will go towards Central Cass. It's 3-2. It's good scrappy defense there from the Squirrels as they take the point, and they lead it by 1. As Gunnifson with the serve to the back left corner, that'll go to Beck. Royals will see it now in the middle off the side of the block, as this one will be with Here. Here earns the point and the kill. We're tied at 3 apiece. Royals with the serve on the way with Beck. Beck into the net. Royals will see their second service error as it's 4-3. And Central Cass to serve here for Preen. Preen to the back right. This one goes to Francis, set near set. Francis on the attack down the line. No touch and out of play. As Francis was looking to go right down the line here in front of the Central Cass bench, but out of play, it's 5-3. Squirrels will see it here with Preen continuing to serve up by 2. As Preen into the middle. With it now, the Royals will set, able to tip this one over on the third by Here. Outside, here goes Thompson down the line. He eventually gets the point. They kind of took that cross-court shot away, so Thompson went down the line, able to find some room through that block. She's got a kill in every set so far, 8 in the match. Squirrels lead it by 3. Service for Preen to the back right to Francis. Rao will see this one, and Beck with a pushover on the third. Central Cass now Convig. Dump opportunity, perfectly executed. Abby Convig with a dump kill. It's now 7-3 and a timeout here for the Royals. Coach Lisa McQueen wants to talk it over here on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. It's a 7-3 lead for Central Cass.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
Well, right on cue, timeout brought to you in part by Bank North. Visit banknorth.bank. That's banknorth.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender at Bank North. 7-3 for Central Cass. Timeout after the Abby Convervig dump kill. Really perfectly executed play. We don't necessarily see that a ton by Abby and Brady Bussey throughout the course of the match. And when they can play it, it can be lethal, and it was right there by Convervig. We've seen others throughout the course of a tournament. MPB's Violet Bowl kind of stands out where she had 5 of them in just one set here, or 5 of them in one match here from a setter spot. You use it enough, the defense can start reading it, but when they're trying to get that double on Izzy or that double on Preen, it can open up the middle, and Convict took advantage of it. With it now, tight joust at the net. Higher will see this one. Good play here by Michelson and Higher. Able to see that one go down for the point, as it's now 7-4. 7-4 service on the way for the Royals. This will come into the middle. Gunnifson will see it to Convig outside. Meyer over the double. Nice sprawling attempt. Tight. Meyer trying to put the ball down and does. South Prairie-Max asking that she went across the net. Nothing granted, and Meyer will take the point. Squirrels able to answer as it's now 8-4. Substitution for both teams as Bussey will check back in. As Severson will also play the front row. As Bussey back left corner, this one going to be tight. Royals will see it across, and the point will be, and then this will go against Central Cass. Able to see that one over the net with the ball. It's now 8-5. Royals will see this here with McQueen to the service line. As checking out will be Schilla. Service here for Bailey McQueen. In the middle, Gunnifson will play it to Bussey. Back row attack by Broughton, just missing the service line. It's 8-6. South Prairie-Max already burned one timeout here in the set. Central Cass with both if needed. Service here for McQueen. Gunnifson with a good pass to Bussey. This one sent middle to Thompson off the top of the block as they play it with McQueen. Bump to the near side as Scotty Beck back row attack. That'll go to Broughton. Bussey outside Thompson with the tip down for the point. Bussey the assist, and Izzy Thompson's got her 9th kill of the contest. As it's a 9-6 advantage now for the Squirrels. Central Cass playing in their state tournament appearance, their 16th all-time here in program history. Royals, middle, left-handed swing. Michelson trying to get that one returned back by Liv. It's still on the Royals side. They get a tip across by Francis. Great little joust here, and this will be won over by Broughton on the dig, and then the Royals just going to do much with that one. It's 10-6. Kendra Broughton flying all over this floor here this morning here for the Squirrels. Thompson into the net. First service error of the set, the 5th here for the Squirrels, and South Prairie-Max will take the point and the serve. As Francis with the serve back left corner to Mitchell. Bussey with the back bump. And then Thompson free ball over on the 3rd. South Prairie-Max will see it here set to the near side. Scotty Beck across the line. There is Whitney Mitchell. Bussey free ball one more time by Izzy. Quickly in the transition. McQueen set middle. This one will be out of play. They're asking for deflection. They get it from the back row as South Prairie-Max with Michelson gets the kill. It's now 10-8. Got enough of the touch of the hand, and it's a 10-8 contest. As we'll see it here for South Prairie-Max to serve now with Francis. As a line judge said there was enough of a tip after the hand of the block. Service here for Francis. Francis to Thompson. This one to Broughton. Back bump on the way. Mitchell on the attack on top of the block. Playing it is Francis. McQueen with the set near side. Scotty Beck with the tip. Punch by Meyer with Mitchell. And a free ball here for Izzy. Back right corner to Francis. With it, McQueen with the back set. Here's a right-handed swing. That's blocked by Liv Severson. Liv Severson with her 4th block of the contest. It's 11-8 after the attempt here by Seiss. Broughton with the running jump serve here into the middle. The Royals will play this one set near side. Here goes Scotty Beck. Little roll shot to Bussey. Broughton with the bump near side. Going to be tight. Mitchell on the left hand. Someone hit the net, and that someone is South Prairie-Max. It's 12-8. Central Cass leads it by 4. They matched their largest lead of the set when it was 10-6 just a few moments ago. Broughton with the serve. Running jump serve for Broughton. South Prairie-Max with a good pass as this one set middle. Tipped on the way with the left hand is in. As Michelson able to earn the point. It's 12-9. Service on the way here for Abby. This one will nearly be an ace. Nice job there from Severson to get that one over. Thompson with the free ball. Royals with the set middle. Right-handed swing for the kill. As Here gets her 5th kill, and right now it's the middles for the Royals that are posing some issues. Back within 2. As a serve here will continue for South Prairie-Max. And into the net. Royals with 3 service errors in the set. And that has been the difference on that Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard currently as Central Cass with the substitutions as Severson and Bussey will check out. Coming back in will be Emily Broden in the serve on the way for Kovervig. Kovervig with the serve. This one into the middle. Back with it now on the bump. Scotty Beck, right-handed swing, gets the kill. Scotty Beck with her 5th kill, and the Royals have 3 different players with 5 kills so far here in this match. Just joined us, match in set number 1 went to South Prairie-Max 25-13. The Squirrels grabbed the second 25-17. Service for Trudell, and was it touched? They're going to say no, it was not. As this will be out of play, and the Royals with another service error, their 4th. Central Cass leads it by 3. Mitchell will check out. Gunnifson will come onto the service line. As Kiera, the senior here for Central Cass. With the serve, that'll go to Rao. We'll play this one. Free ball does get across. Quickly now for Central Cass. Carvig with the bump set outside goes Thompson. A little roll shot and a good spot for Izzy. That'll be her 10th in the first in double digits in terms of that kill category. 15-11, Squirrels lead it by 4. Gunnifson with the serve. As this will come into the middle, Rao will play it. South Prairie-Max set, back row attack. Francis has to reset and missing the sideline just by a skosh. It's 16-11. And a timeout here for the Royals. We'll break with them. Second one here for Coach McQueen and South Prairie-Max. Central Cass leads it by 5.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Timeout brought to you in part by Bank North here at the North Dakota State Volleyball Tournament here on yourliveevent.com. In the Consolation Championship in Division B, it's Flasher up 2 sets to 1 over Linton HMB midway through set number 4. Lions have a 10-7 advantage. That again at the Division B Consolation Championship. Still to come later today from the exhibit hall, Dickinson, Trinity, and Thompson will follow the conclusion of the Division B 5th place contest. Timeout again brought to you in part by Bank North. Go to banknorth.bank today. Service for Gunnifson here for Central Cass. As this will go missing the far side to Scotty Beck. Service error number 6 for the Squirrels. It's 16-12. As you'll see this one now on the way here for Scotty Beck. Back into the middle. Broughton's going to play this one. Convig with the set. Pushed over by Preen. Back right corner. Covered nicely by Rao. Trudell with the back set. Right-handed swing. And the kill here for Schilla. Schilla with the point at 16-13. So Schilla's had herself a nice game so far at the net. Service will continue here for the senior and Scotty Beck. Back into the middle. Gunnifson's going to play it to Convig. This one set outside. Thompson with the power tip for the kill. Thompson makes it 17-13. As Izzy now with 4 kills here in set number 3 alone. Preen with the serve. This one into the middle. And eventually she'll get the ace. Couldn't handle the pass there for South Prairie-Max. Central Cass leads it by 5. Serve on the way here for Preen. Preen will see this off the side of Beck. With it now is Rao. They'll have to free ball this one over by Francis. They do. Gunnifson to Kovacic. Set into the back row goes Preen over the double. They do it again. Aspen Preen will take this one, but it's going to be a violation here on Aspen. So 18-14 with that back row attack. As they'll see it now here for South Prairie-Max. As here with the serve into the middle, Gunnifson's going to play it tight, set middle. There's a tip over by Meyer. Now for the Royals back set. Right-handed swing up and over. Good roll shot by Francis. Better dig by by Gunnifson. This one set to the outside by Thompson. Will be out of play. 18-15. Central Cass up by 3. Royals out of timeout. Squirrels have 2 remaining. Service. Into the middle, Thompson will play a Kovrig set to the outside. Here goes Izzy up and over. Good spot. Scotty Beck with a dig. This one set near side. Francis off the side of the block, and she eventually gets the points. Francis able to take that one. It's 18-16. Service here for the Royals as they will handle it with here. Here sees it to Gunnifson. Kovacic dump opportunity. Good up there by Scotty Beck. This one back on the side as Broden eventually gets the points. This one pinballed around, and Emily able to put that ball down, helping it out in the back where South Prairie-Max was here. But the Squirrels able to get that side out, and they lead it by 3. Service here on the way for Bussey. As Bussey makes her way to the service line, as Squirrels players wearing those cotton candy shoes, those blue and pink. South Prairie-Max with a punch over by Sheila. With it now is going to be Bussey set outside. Here goes Thompson down the line. Good up on the way by the Royals. Set near side. Francis right-handed swing. She's blocked by Meyer. Joust at the net. Going to be won by the Royals. With it now back bump by Broughton. Outside attack comes Thompson. Cross court to Beck as they set it up here. And a free ball gets across. Chance to use it. Broughton, Bussey, set middle. There's a tip on the way by Severson. As South Prairie-Max goes to Sheila on the outside. Up and over roll shot. With it now, Bussey. Back set on the way. Here goes Meyer. Back left corner. Just missing the corner. 19-17. As they see it here. And a substitution here for South Prairie-Max as the Royals will check into the contest here with Bailey McQueen. The 5'8 sophomore at the service line here for the Royals. Down by 2. Broughton will play it to Bussey with the bump. This will be tight. And eventually we'll get a net violation. And this one will be against Central Cass as the Royals are back within a point. 19-18 service here for South Prairie-Max with Bailey McQueen. As McQueen with the serve to the back left corner as Bussey will set this one up. Here goes Thompson, and she gets the kill. Off the hand there of Mickelson. Thompson with her 12th. South Prairie-Max been punching here late, but the Squirrels have been responding. Serve here for Central Cass by Thompson. South Prairie-Max set middle. Left-handed tip across. Mitchell able to cover. Bussey with it. Back set. Here goes Meyer. She's going to be blocked by Francis. Bussey helps it out. Free ball comes across here by Thompson. Quickly now the Royals. Left-handed tip. As this one able to get over to Broughton now. Bussey set back or attack by Thompson out of play. And South Prairie-Max back within a point. State third place. Volleyball match here on yourliveevent.com inside the Bismarck Event Center. Service for Francis. Francis to Broughton. This one gets set up then out of play. There is no block at the net in South Prairie-Max. In Haley Seiss hit that one 100 miles an hour but couldn't keep it in the court of play. It's 21-19 service on the way for Broughton. Broughton with it on the serve to the back right. With it now is South Prairie-Max to the middle. This one's going to be tipped across the net on the way there from Mickelson. As now Preen make that Severson able to get it over. With it, Scotty Beck able to push it. Central Cass with the back bump. Right-handed swing on the way by Preen. And this goes right back across the net. Great dig by Francis. Back row attack here for Thompson. Francis with it will go to McQueen. Set near side. Here goes Beck at the net. Was it 4? Was it touched? And they're going to say that it was touched or a net violation. We'll see it on this, on the call as we're talking it over. So the point will be towards South Prairie-Max. So Scotty Beck's going to get the kill. That'll be her 6th. I'm going to say it's off the side of the block to make it 21-20. Point here for the Royals as they will handle it. Mickelson with the serve into the middle. Thompson will see it to Bussey. Outside quickly, Preen, as this is going to be blocked. And the point comes to South Prairie-Max. As Seiss earns the point, we're knotted at 21 apiece and a timeout on the floor. First timeout for Coach Dana Stansberry and Central Cass here in set number 3. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, 21 up here late in the third.
For the last 25 years, Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties has been serving the real estate needs of the Fargo-Moorhead area and surrounding communities. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Carlita is ready to help you evaluate the market and make the right choice for you. Take the first step into settling into your next home by calling Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties at 701-367-5918. Experienced, confident, qualified. Carlita Dietz.
on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to dhb.bank. That again is dhb.bank. 21-all here on yourliveevent.com. South Prairie-Max grabbed the first. Central Cass grabbed the second. And here in set number 3, it's South Prairie-Max with Abby to the service line. As Michelson and the Royals looking to see if they can take a lead. Last time South Prairie-Max led here in the set was at 2-1. As this one will be coming across the net. Bussey with the set quickly. Here comes Preen, right-handed swing, and this one will be out. So I'm going to say it out, missed the back corner. Point here for South Prairie-Max. It's 22-21. 4 ties so far here in the set. Squirrels looking for the 5th now, down by 1. Bussey will see this. Severson free ball over, back right corner to Francis. This one going to be set middle. Right-handed swing is down for the kill. As here gets the points, and another timeout by Coach Dana Stansberry here at 23-21. Timeout brought to you in part by Bank North. We'll keep it here. Taking a look across at the exhibit hall. Linton HMB leads Flasher 17-13, but it's the Flasher Bulldogs up 2-1 in that Constellation Championship on the B side. We'll have one more third place match here in the state tournament. That'll be next with Bismarck Century and West Fargo, the Packers, in the AA third place match. And then from there, everything will roll into the championship matches here from the proverbial main arena. And we'll have 2 of them, the B and the A, at 3 and 5:30 respectively. Also, after those matches conclude, we'll get to the Coach of the Year, the Senior Athlete of the Year, and the All-Tournament Team as well. Those will be a little bit later on this afternoon into the evening here inside the Bismarck Event Center. So after the timeout here for the Squirrels, both teams are out of timeouts remaining here in set number 3. Service on the way for South Prairie-Max as Mickelson with the serve into the middle to Thompson. Bussey with the backside. Here goes Severson for the points. As Severson able to get the kill, that'll be her 4th down the line. Squirrels will take the side-out opportunity as they're able to do so and make their way to the service line here with Kobrevig. As coming into the contest here is Emily Broden to play the front row as well. Service here for Abby. Kobrevig with a service error. And the Royals now have a set point. 24-22 as they will make the substitution as Schilla will check in the front row. And coming on to serve here for the Royals, it will be Reagan Trudell, the 5'6" sophomore. Trudell with the serve, and this will be a service error for South Prairie-Max, their 5th of this set alone. All of them here in this match. It's 24-23. And now Gunnufson on to serve. Mitchell will check out. As Gunnufson, and still a set point here for South Prairie-Max. Gunnufson into the back to Rao playing this one. South Prairie-Max backs it. This will be off the side of the block, and Scotty Beck takes the points. Royals come back and claim the 3rd by a final of 25-23, the same in which they won set number 1. South Prairie-Max leads it 2-1. Back with our set recap next here in the Bismarck Event Center.
Welcome to the city of Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity. Here, you don't just find a house, you find a quality of life. Safe neighborhoods, affordable living, and a community that treats your family like their own. Build your dream home with lots starting at an attractive price and enjoy homeowner incentives and grant funds to help make it yours. Come live, work, and thrive in Hillsboro, where you don't just live, you belong.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez. Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
Homegrown Local Radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
As we head to set 4 here inside the Bismarck Event Center, it is the state volleyball third-place match in Division A. South Prairie-Max claims the third 25-23. After South Prairie-Max, they were trailing it 16-11 and 18-13. And credit to the Royals, they came back, tied it at 21, and slammed the door shut on Central Cass in the third set. Royals led by the 7 kills of Scotty Beck, then the 6 by Hattie here. While for Central Cass, led by the 12 of Izzy Thompson and the 8 of Aspen Preen. 7 service errors to 4 aces for the Squirrels. South Prairie-Max with 5 service errors to 1 ace here by Scotty Beck in a match that got underway an hour and 20 minutes ago here inside the Bismarck Event Center. As they come on to serve this one up, as they will do the honors here with Trudell. For South Prairie-Max middle, here goes Preen, give Convervig the assist, and Aspen Preen with her 8th kill. Make that her 9th kill on the way for Central Cass. So Central Cass able to take the point. Gunnifson will come in, and Whitney Mitchell will check out. Service on the way here for Central Cass. As Gunnifson with the running jump serve to the back left corner to Scotty Beck with it now. This one off the top of the block, pushed over them by Preen. One more time for the Royals, set near side. Beck able to push back left corner, but we're going to get a double called against Beck. It's 2-love in favor of Central Cass. Final match of the volleyball season here for these teams on this Saturday morning as we roll into the afternoon and evening portion of our coverage here on YourLiveEvent.com. As we put a bow on our fall tournament coverage here in 2025. Set middle, there's going to be a kill here for South Prairie-Max as it'll go to here, and it's now 2-1. Service upcoming for the Royals as this one will be on the way for Scotty Beck. Back row of Thompson, Broughton, and Gunnifson here for Central Cass, and Broughton will play it. Convig set. Here goes a right-handed swing by Preen, and this one will be blocked but out of play, and Preen gets the kill. That'll be her 10th. It's now 3-1. Central Cass with Preen to the service line. Into the middle, that'll go Rao. Royals set. This one to be tipped in a good spot on the way for the Royals as here Sod in the upper front of the net. Upper front left and gets the tip kill and a side out here for the Royals. It's now 3-2. Serve upcoming here for the Royals with here. South Prairie-Max trying to put the door and close the door shut here in set number 4 against Central Cass, but they will have their 6th service there. Well, for the Squirrels, seeing how long they can push this one, Tell. And get to set number 5. We had a 5-setter in our first third-place match with Angelique Cullum-Montpelier and Ari Deemers, in which EKM won in 5, 18-16 in set number 5. The Squirrels will love something similar here. Bussy on to serve. This one will go down to a knee. Latian now will get an up and over shot there on a rainbow here from Schilla. Broughton with the back bump. Right-handed swing on the way from Izzy. Off the top of the block. Got it enough on a little roll shot there. And she takes the point. It's now 5-2. Central Cass up by 3 here in the set. Service for Bussy. This one into the middle. Royals will see it near side. There goes Francis, tipped down the line. Bussy can't play that one on the pass. Point here for Francis. That'll be her 5th. Royals now with 4 players with 5 or more kills here for Coach McQueen and South Prairie-Max. As they'll see this one here On to serve, here's Bailey McQueen. McQueen will see this into the middle. Gunnifson will play it to Bussey. This one sent to the outside for the kill. Liv Severson, how do you do with her 5th of the match? Liv with 5 kills. We got her down for 4 blocks as well. Gunnifson will check out Thompson to the service line as Mitchell returns to play the front row. Thompson into the middle. With it now is McQueen with the back set. Here goes Francis off the side of the block. With it now is Broughton. Bussey, back set. Right-handed swing by Meyer. Back left corner. McQueen will play it to Beck. With the set to the outside. There's a block again. This one by Severson. Bussey sees it quickly outside. Mitchell tip with the left hand. Covered there by McQueen. Bump to the near side as Francis with a little roll shot. Bussey able to help this one out. Bump on the way by Broughton. Free ball coming over by Meyer. South Prairie-Max with Beck to the near side to McQueen. Now to Francis. Out of play. Points here to the Squirrels on one of the longer volleys of the match. It's 7-3. As a serve here for Central Cass will be coming here for Izzy Thompson. Thompson to the back right corner to Beck. McQueen running out of room but gets this one on a bump to get over the net eventually. Quickly Bussey outside Mitchell. This one will be tight. Royals will set middle. Left-handed attempt on the way by Michelson. Covered there by Broughton. Bussey set outside. Here goes Mitchell. Right-handed swing. And this one into media row. Whitney Mitchell with her 5th kill. It's 8-3 and a timeout here for the Royals. We'll break as well as the Squirrels lead it by 5 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
New Solid Tech R floors deliver sustainable high performance from bottle to floor. They're PVC-free and made with natural stone and recycled single-use plastic for scratch-proof, flood-proof protection that stands up to all that your life demands. Because sustainability, beauty, and performance are at the heart of Solid Tech R floors.
Available at Carpet World, 17th Avenue South, online at carpetworldfargo.com.
At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
Timeouts brought to you in part by Bank North. Central Cass leads it by 5 here early on in set number 4, 8-3 for Central Cass over South Prairie-Max. Go to banknorth.bank to see what values-based banking can do for you. Royals, after the serve by the Squirrels, will push this one over on the 3rd. Bussey will back set. This one by Meyer, push back right corner. Now for the Royals, they will back set as well. Right-handed swing's going to be returned by Severson. Good up by McQueen. Bussey set middle, tipped by Severson. Now for Beck, they will set and a free ball over by McQueen. With it to Thompson. This one goes to Bussey. Back set to Meyer. This one off the ribbon down for the point. Mackenzie Meyer with the kill. It's now 9-3. Service here for Thompson. Izzy into the middle. And Izzy will get the ace. As Thompson and Central Cass able to get their 5th ace of the contest as it's 10-3. Central Cass leads it by 7. Here on YourLiveEvent.com, audio-only coverage. Chase Miller with you here this morning as we transition to the afternoon. Scotty Beck, nice up by Broughton. Pushed over by Bussey on the 2nd. McQueen set near side. Here goes Francis. Dig by Broughton. Bussey will play it to the outside. Mitchell, right-handed swing into the nets. Side out here for South Prairie-Max as they will take the serve, and Francis to the service line here. Kiara, the 5'10 junior, to the service line. Francis in the middle. This one will go to Broughton. Bussey set to the outside. Mitchell right-handed swing off the side of the block. Whitney Mitchell with her 6th kill. It's 11-4. Well, everything's probably going to be a little bit delayed here. This next match was supposed to start at noon between Century and West Fargo. That one's not going to start till probably 12:45 at the earliest. Free ball coming across. With it now is Thompson. Bussey sees this one quickly. Right-handed swing cross court is out after the deflection. No deflection there from Aspen Preen, so it'll be out of play. Point here to South Prairie-Max. 11-5. Preen didn't miss the line too terribly much on the far side, and we'll see it here for the Royals as they will take the serve here for Michelson. Michelson on to serve as this one goes to Mitchell. Back set on the way, pushed across the net down the line as now the Royals will set to the near side. Right-handed attempt by Scotty Beck. Scotty Beck with the kill. That'll be her 8th as it's now a 11-6 contest. Service here on the way for the Royals will continue. Michelson into the middle. Thompson to Bussey. This one up and over. A little roll shot there by Preen. With it now, near side Beck with the push back right corner. Thompson is there. Bussey set outside. Here goes Mitchell with the tip. Good spot in here for Whitney. That'll be her 7th. Give Bussey the assist. It's 12-6. Central Cass doubling up the Royals here, 12-6 on YourLiveEvent.com, as we'll see the service on the way here for Abby Convervig. Convervig on to serve into the middle to Francis. McQueen will set near side. Here goes Beck, right-handed swing up by Broughton. With it now goes Convervig outside. Mitchell on top of the block. Quickly on the transition. McQueen set middle. This one's going to be tipped by the left hand and down for the point. Here will take her 9th kill. It's 12-7. Side out and a substitution as coming in will be Trudell now to serve. Playing in the back row, or the front row here, Beck alongside with Schilla here for South Prairie-Max. And here, Trudell with the serve. This will go to Broughton with the dig. Convig set to the outside. Waiting for it there. Is going to be out of play. No touch after the swing by Emily Broden. And the Royals back up by 4. Winner adds another win to their win column as Central Cass looking for win number 31. The Royals looking for win number 33 on their season. Convig set middle. This one, little power tip by Preen. Punched across by Schilla. Convig set middle. One-handed time by Preen with the punch, and that one is down for the point. Aspen Preen with her 11th kill. It's 13-8. As we'll see this as Gunnifson will come on to the service line now for Central Cass. Here at Gunnifson, we'll see this into the back left corner. Royals with the back set. Here goes Beck. She's going to get blocked. Punch shot over on the second. Broughton will see it here. Convig set to the outside. Izzy Thompson, nice up by Rao. Back to Convig. Broughton with the bump. Where will she go? Back bump here to Izzy one more time for the kill. On the outside, Thompson with her 14th. 14-8 Squirrels trying to push this one to the 5th and make the tournament managers even have a longer night here in Bismarck. Here goes Gunnifson into the middle. That'll go to Rao. Royals will set back row. Goes Francis. This will be out of play. It's 15-8. Already this morning here just inside the main arena, we've had 4 hours of volleyball and we've only played our second match. Service, Gunnifson. This one goes to Rao. Gunnifson nearly got the ace. Beck able to get it over on the 3rd. Broughton will play it to Convig. Set middle. Right-handed swing by Preen. She is blocked. With it now. Back bump on the way for Broughton. Thompson. Right-handed swing. Another block, but out of play. Thompson with the kill. Her 15th. And we get a timeout here for South Prairie-Max. The Squirrels doubling up the Royals. It's 16-8 here in set number 4.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Timeouts at the state tournament brought to you in part by our friends at Bank North. Been a trusted financial partner for generations. Go to banknorth.bank. That's banknorth.bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC at Bank North. So a 16-8 lead here for Central Cass. The consolation championship in the B also has gone 5 as Flasher leads over Linton HMB 10-7 in the 5th set. We'll get to the A consolation championship in a few moments after that with Thompson and Dickinson Trendy with Brady Siebels on the call from the exhibit hall. Gunnifson with the service error here. That'll be Central Cass's 8th of the match. Central Cass will give the serve back here to South Prairie-Max as they will handle it with Scotty Beck into Gunnifson with it. Now is Convict set outside. Here goes Thompson. Got it blocked at the net tight as here. Got the block and she puts it down one more time. As the point will go to South Prairie-Max. It's 16-10. Service going to go short. Broughton's going to play it. Convig with the tip and then just kind of runs into a teammate there with Broden trying to get that one to Thompson. And after the timeout here by South Prairie-Max, they've came out firing with 3 straight points and cut that deficit down to 5. Service in the middle. Broughton will see this one to Convig. Back set. Right-handed swing is the kill. Convig with the back set. She gets the assist right on the money to Aspen Preen as she is wearing her kill number now with 12. And Preen will head to the service line. Preen to the back right. South Prairie-Max with a bump. Here goes Francis over that double. Good up by Preen. Convict set outside. Izzy Thompson goes down the line for another one. Thompson with her 16th. Between Thompson and Preen, they have this now afternoon 28 kills combined. 18-11, Preen on to serve. That'll go to Francis with it. Now the Royals set to Francis. Right-handed point, and she gets another one from the outside. Francis makes it 18-12, and you can see why South Prairie-Max this season also has won 30 games. They got some size. They got multitude of hitters as they will make their way with here to the service line. Gunnifson, good pass to Convict, set outside. Thompson got it up before the block quickly, able to push it back over as Broden with it now set middle. This one going to be tipped across, covered nicely by Izzy. One more time, Convict outside. Thompson sees this. It'll be out of play. Was it touched or not is the question. Did it hit the net or did it hit a hand of a Royal? The official's going to talk it over here. We know it's out of play, and they're going to give the point to Central Cass. So Thompson gets the point. It's 19-12. So 19-12, they'll say it hit a hand of a Royal player. And now the Squirrels lead it here by 7. So a serve on the way here for Bussey. Central Cass trying to push this one a little bit later on into the 5th. This will come into the middle. South Prairie-Max made a run in the 4th. They're trying to do so here. Francis sees this one blocked by Meyer, who will play it. Bussey set outside. Izzy Thompson throws it down. Thompson with her 5th kill of the set. And that's the margin the Squirrels need here to force a 5th. Bussey continues to serve. Bussey sees this one in the middle to back with it. Now Central Cass with the back set. Right-handed swing, and this will be a good spot on the way for Kinley Schilla. That'll go off of Gunnifson in a side out here for the Royals. It's 20-13. As the serve will be making its way here for South Prairie-Max with Bailey McQueen. As McQueen on to serve into the middle. Gunnifson will play it to Bussey. This one back set. Right-handed cross-court swing by Thompson. Good up by McQueen. Pushed across the net from the Royals. Now for Bussey. Set outside. Thompson off her back left heel. Up and across as Latinen will play it near side. Right-handed attempt there on the spike for Francis. And now Thompson sees this blocked at the net. Able to play it across there for Severson. Meyer now with a chance. This one nice dig by Latinen. Back row attack by Beck. Dug out by Broughton as Bussey reverse pivots and then pushes this one over eventually by Gunnifson. The Royals set near side. Francis can't get this one over, and the Squirrels will take the point. Here it's 21-13. Thompson to the service line here in the volleyball match. Let's try to traject to set number 5 here if you're a Squirrel fan. Thompson with the serve. Royals will set. This one left-handed swing will be out of play, just missing from Michelson. It's 22-13. Squirrels with the serve here for Thompson. Thompson down the line, playing this one is Beck. Royals with the back set. Right-handed swing, they get the kill. South Prairie-Max here with Francis with her 7th. And we'll see the aforementioned Francis to the service line. Kiera to serve here for the Royals, down by 8. Francis back right to Thompson. Bussey's going to set this one up. Here goes Meyer, right-handed swing over the double as the Royals will see it here. And a free ball over by Francis just off the ribbon. Thompson with a sprawling dig. Bussey will play it, pushed across, but then we're going to see this one on the lift here by Severson. It's 22-15. Royals with Francis back to the service line. Francis with a service error. And the Squirrels need 2 more points to push this one to the 5th. 23-15 service on the way. Here is this one will be with Gunnifson. Or excuse me, this one will be with Kendra Broughton. Broughton with the serve into the middle. As the Royals set near side, able to push this one by Beck. Bussey, Broughton. Free ball does come across by Preen. McQueen set middle. This one by Mickelson. Able to earn the kill. Mickelson with the side out. It's 23-16. State third place volleyball match here on YourLiveEvent.com. Service upcoming for the Royals with Mickelson. Bussey to the outside. Here goes Preen for the kill. Aspen Preen with her 13th kill. As it's now 24-16. Abby Convict to come on for the set point here for Central Cass as they lead it by 7. Service here for Convervig. Convervig into the middle. Playing that one is Francis. Royals set near side. Scotty back over the double. Convervig with the bump as Broughton will play it now to Mitchell. This one, though, goes right to the side of the Royals. It's blocked at the net over the ribbon, and they get the point. As here just put the fist on top of that and able to punch it over. And a set-out opportunity here. It's 24-17. As Schiller will come on and play the front row for the 6'2 sophomore. Service will be on the way for Trudell. As Trudell with the running jump serve here into the back, played by Broughton with it. Now back set by Carvig. Whitney Mitchell, as this one's kept alive for a moment, but a block coming down here by Scotty Beck. Mitchell trying to put the ball down, went one-on-one with Beck, but Scotty won the battle. Service here for the Royals. Still a set point for Central Cass. They'll receive this serve. Thompson, Broughton with the bump to the outside. Broden going cross-court off the ribbon. Beck will play this one to here. And now it's going to go towards Central Cass. Back row attack comes for Thompson up and over. As Rao able to make a good pass. Set near side. Beck right-handed up and over. Roll shot. Kovrig will see it. Now it goes to Broughton with the bump. Outside Whitney Mitchell over the double. Rao with the sprawling dig over to the Squirrels side. Central Cass Kovrig pushing this one over. Rao will see it. Royals in the transition game. Tip covered by Broughton. Now for Kovrig into the middle. Right-handed swing. And we're going 5. Aspen Preen with her 14th kill. The Squirrels take set number 4, 25-18. And it will be our second, 5th setter here inside the Bismarck Event Center on the main arena. As we'll get to our set recap coming up around the corner.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Update for you from across the way in the exhibit hall. Linton HMB takes 5th place over Flasher, 3-2. So Linton HMB, the consolation champs. You saw EKM finished in 3rd place. So 3 teams from Region 1B and the same district, District 2, finishing in the top 5 here at state, with MPB having a chance to finish runner-up or the state champs. Set recap, Central Cass led wire to wire, 25-18. They take it, 18 kills for Thompson, 10 here for South Prairie-Max. The Squirrels with 5 service aces and 8 service errors. The Royals with 7 errors and 1 service ace. Royals will start this one with the set, and then this one will go the other side after this serve as Covervig finds Preen right down Main Street. Preen with her 15th kill. Raleigh scoring to 15. You got to win by 2. And this 3rd place match has been entertaining, as was the EKM 3rd place match earlier this morning with our Redeemers. Rao will see this back set, right-handed tip across, and they're going to get the points. Good little spot there from South Prairie-Max here with here. It'll be her 11th kill, and we're tied at 1 apiece. Now it goes to Scotty Beck in the back row to the service line. Beck going to go short. Service error number 8. Squirrels make the substitution as Broughton will check out. Gunnifson, Covervig alongside with Preen to the service line. As Preen with the running jump serve here into the middle. And that's going to be an ace. Aspen Preen with her 2nd ace. It's 3-1. And Preen back to the service line here for Central Cass as they lead it by 2. Preen into the middle. Rao will play this one up. Set near side. Francis over the double. Gunnifson to Covervig. Outside now to Thompson. Nice little shot there across the net quickly. Royals will come middle. Francis with the tip and in for the points. Francis with her 8th. And South Prairie-Max back within 1 as they will handle the serve, as they do here with here. Hattie the senior with the serve into the middle to Thompson. Covervig with the back set. Here's a right-handed swing on the tip by Bronin. She's blocked. Now Meyer on the outside, little roll shot over. This one just across the net. Covervig one more time. Here goes Izzy Thompson, right-handed swing for the kill. On the transition game, Thompson with her 19th kill of the match. Give Covervig the assist, and the Squirrels lead it by 2. As they'll make the substitution, as Covervig will check out, Bussey will check in, Severson will check in, as well as checking out of the game here for Central Cass will be Emily Broden. Service for Bussey. Bussey into the middle as they see this one now for the Royals. Backs it. Schilla will see this and gets the point. She'll get the kill. And now for Schilla, that'll be her 4th of the contest, as it's going to be a 4-3 game. As they'll see this one here for South Prairie-Max to the service line, as they will handle this one with Bailey McQueen. As McQueen will come on and serve. This one in the middle. Gunnifson will play it. Bussey with the back set. Right-handed attempt over across for Thompson. Gets the kill. Izzy with her 20th of the match. As it's now 5-3. 5-3 on the way here. Service here for Central Cass with Thompson. This one will just miss the opposite service line as it's 5-4. Central Cass still up by 1. Francis with the serve. Francis will see this. That'll go off of Broughton. Thompson able to help it out back row. Free ball gets over by Bussey. Chance to use it though now for the Royals. As they will, they'll set middle. Left-handed swing. It's down for the kill. Michelson able to earn the points. And we're tied at 5 apiece. as a serve will be upcoming yet again for Francis. 5-all here in the 5th. And this will be a service error. South Prairie-Max with their 9th of the match. Central Cass playing with the lead here at 6-5. As they'll see this one on the way to serve here for Kendra Broughton. Broughton into the middle, and this will be a service error for the Squirrels. That's her 10th. Legs getting a little heavy here, tied at 6. All it does is put Scotty back in the front row now on the rotation for the Royals. Service here for Abby. Michelson will see this one to Broughton. Back bump by Bussey, tipped across by Preen, hit right back over by the Royals. Bussey set middle. Here goes a right-handed swing for the kill. That's been Preen with her 16th. It's 7-6. So point on the way as we'll see this one on the substitution. As Abby Convervig will check back in now for Central Cass. They lead it by 1. Service for Convervig. This one will be across in the back to Francis. Royals will play it with Beck. Free ball comes across with it to Broden. Convervig set middle. Here goes Preen, right-handed swing, no touch. Gotta wait for it just a skosh. As time was off on there, that one knotted up at 7 apiece here. 4th tie here of the set. And substitution for the Royals as they will make their way to the service line here with Trudell. So Trudell on to serve. We're tied at 7 apiece on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard here in the 5th. Trudell into the middle. Thompson will see a Convict set middle. Here's a right-handed swing, never touched on the attempt as this one will be unable to get across the net. Royals will take it. It's 8-7. Points here on the way for South Prairie-Max, and they're playing with their first lead here in the 5th. As they will see Reagan Trudell on the serve, and this will be out just missing. That one fluttered down like a rainbow, and both teams now with 10 service errors, and we're tied at 8 apiece. Who's going to go on that run is the question right now. 3 consecutive points by one team to possibly finish in 3rd place. Gunnifson to serve. As she does, back left. Beck will play this one. This one backs at 2. Beck right-handed swing, and she's blocked. Thompson with the block. As Izzy earns the block here for Central Cass, they lead it now 9-8. As now Gunnifson to the service line. Gunnifson will see this one to Beck, helping it out here with the bump. Push across here by Francis, but that's going to be a double and a timeout here for South Prairie-Max. Central Cass leads it by 2.
Looking to tackle a big building project or a major fall cleanup? Sywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro has what you need. 40 dumpster roll-off boxes that are on hand, ready for rent. Need building materials? They'll deliver everything you need for your project and bring the dumpster at the same time for maximum convenience. If it's time for fall cleaning, rent a large dumpster and clear out your space with ease. For rentals of your dumpsters and building needs, your one-stop shop for your projects, Sywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
Timeout on the floor, brought to you in part by Bank North. Central Cass now leads it 10-8 here. Getting late in set number 5. Make sure you stay tuned with us here on the post-game show. We get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, our Play of the Contest, brought to you in part by Agassi Feature Precision Egg. That and more still to come a little bit later on. Timeout again brought to you in part by Bank North. Gunnifson to the service line here for the Squirrels. Running jump serve, that'll go to Rao with it here for the Royals. This one on the pass just can't find the hitter after Abby was trying to find here. It's 11-8 as the Squirrels inching closer right now, up by 3. Gunnifson with the serve into the middle. Rao will play this one. Set middle as this will be up and over. Good little spot there for the Royals with here. She's got a team-leading 12 kills. 11-9 here on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. As this goes to the back left corner, Thompson will see a Convict back set. Right-handed swing by Preen through the block, and she gets the point. That's been Preen with her 16th kill. As they'll see the point on the way, and Central Cass will handle the serve with Aspen Preen as well. 12-8 service Squirrels. Make that 12-9, excuse me. The Royals here with a tip by Francis, covered off there by Gunnison. Push to the outside. Thompson with the ricochet block off of Schilla will earn another point. She's got her 21st. 13-9. Central Cass leads it by 4, and a timeout on the floor. We'll keep it here on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. 13-9 Squirrels here on yourliveevent.com in set number 5. Central Cass 2 points away from trying to claim their 31st win of the season, while on the opposite side for South Prairie-Max, they did come back earlier in the set. That was back in the third. They were trailing it at 16-11, also at 18-13, and eventually came back and took the set. So the Royals have been able to push the Squirrels and come back. All Central Cass right now 2 quality points away, with their fans across the way on their feet, all clad in red, taking 2 sections up here inside the Bismarck Event Center here for Central Cass. After the timeout, the Royals down to 0 for the remainder of the set. Aspen Preen with the serve, as they'll see it here, back right to Francis. Here comes middle, right-handed attempt is in. Royals get that one, as here will take it, and the side out here for South Prairie-Max. 13-10, as the Royals will come on and serve with here. Broughton to play it to Kovrig. Set, here goes Thompson, she's blocked, but it's in. That block here by Schilla. And Schilla gets the block to make it now 13-11. Service here for the Royals. Central Cass has both timeouts if needed. Here with the serve, Gunnison will play it. Kovrig helps it out, trying to push it across. Able to do so is Broden. Royals tight at the net, set near side. Here goes Francis, right-handed swing, cross court. Broughton is there. Kovrig set to the outside. Izzy Thompson will throw it down for the kill. Her 22nd from the outside. 14-11, and match point here for Central Cass. As the Squirrels will make a couple of substitutions. Kovacic checks out, Bussey checks in, Broden checks out, and Liv Severson checks in. A match that's nearing the 2-hour mark. As Bussey with the serve. Bussey just over the ribbon, and the Squirrels see this one pushed over by Schilla, played by Thompson. Bussey outside, Izzy right-handed swing, and the Squirrels will take third place. Thompson with her 23rd kill, and Central Cass takes it in 5 in a match that goes 1 hour and 55 minutes. Central Cass will finish 31-10 on the season, while for South Prairie-Max, they will finish 32-5-3. It's now time to get to our post-game show. When we come back around the corner, final stats, we'll hear from the victorious Squirrels. That and more still to come here on yourliveevent.com.
Imagine your life in Hillsborough, a place where neighbors know your name and opportunities are real. Here, you'll find affordable home lots and grants to help you build your future. In Hillsborough, safety, affordability, and community aren't just promises, they're our way of life. With a 24-hour fitness center, a strong school system, a trusted hospital, and a thriving business district, Hillsborough has everything you need to live well. Here, your family is our family, and your future shines bright. Discover Hillsborough, where small-town living means big opportunities.
The Squirrels win a thriller here in 5, 15-11. Central Cass again will finish 31-10 on the season, as they're able to be your third-place team here in the state of North Dakota in Division A. Final numbers go like this. Izzy Thompson would finish here with 23 kills. He had 17 on the way for Aspen Preen. Whitney Mitchell had 7, 5 by Severson, 3 from Emily Broden and Mackenzie Meyer, in that dump kill by Abby Kovervig as well here for Central Cass. As are they able to win this one 23-25, 25-17, 23-25, 25-18, and 15-11. For South Prairie-Max, they would finish with 13 points. Hattie here had 13 kills, excuse me. You had 8 on the way for Francis, 8 for Beck, 7 for Michelson, and 4 for Schilla here for South Prairie-Max. Aces, 3 by Kendra Broughton, 2 by Preen, and 1 by Izzy Thompson. The Squirrels would finish with 6 aces and 10 service errors. Just 1 service ace here for South Prairie-Max, with Beck with 1. And then the Royals would finish with 10 service errors here in this one. A myriad of blocks coming by here, and also Schilla for South Prairie-Max. We had Severson down for 5 in the match. Aspen Preen with the handful with Byron and Izzy Thompson as well. Again, your final, Central Cass wins it in 5 here today on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. As we go from there, we'll get to our players of the game and our play of the contest as well, as the individual and team awards are being handed out now to the 4th place and 3rd place teams here in Division A, as Central Cass will start taking their individual awards right now here inside the event center. Our Enbridge Energy players of the game, how many play your last match? The seniors here, the 8 of them for Central Cass: Abby Convervig, Izzy Thompson, Kaylee Broden, alongside Kiera Gunnifson. Able to see Kendra Broughton, Aspen Preen, Liv Severson, and Brady Bussey. They are our players of the game here. The 8 seniors, one more time, brought to you in part by Enbridge. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Life takes energy. That again is Enbridge.com. And from there to our Agassiz Feature Precision Ag play the contest, Central Cass was really those scrappy rallies here where they kind of continued the volley and earned a point with a hammer that got thrown down by Preen or Izzy and company. Just really good plays and really scrappy by Central Cass, particularly in the sense that they needed it in the 4th and the 5th, just keeping the rally going, find a way to win a point. That is our play of the contest with your season on the line. Can't lose in a set. The Squirrels able to come back and win it in the 4th and the 5th as well. That is our play of the contest, brought to you in part by Agassiz Precision Ag, your feature precision egg planting dealer. Get ready for the spring planting season. It'll be here before you know it. Go to planterdoc.com. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll hear from some of the Central Cass Squirrels around the corner. That is next here in Bismarck.
At Hometown Credit Union, we believe banking should feel personal. That's why we take the time to know your name and your goals. From everyday banking to life's big milestones, we're with you. Whether you're buying your first home, growing your business, or planning for the future, we are here every step of the way. Hometown Credit Union. Your hometown, your people, your credit union.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Join us here, the head coach for the Central Cass Squirrels. It's Dana Stansberry. Then we'll try to hear from the seniors as well in a moment. Dana, just what does this one mean? Back to the wall, winning set 4, winning set 5 in the fashion in which this team was able to do so and getting your 31st win of this season, Dana.
You know, I think it's kind of cool because we run a lot of 5-set matches, and we like to get our money's worth when we go somewhere. The girls always joke with me, we just wanted to play 5. We didn't want to be done, so we played 5. And I get a kick out of it, but it'd be fun to win in 3 sometimes too.
Able to see this one. How about Izzy Thompson? We had her down for 23 kills. She got the last one as well.
Yeah.
Just talk about a storybook ending for Izzy Thompson here as a Senior Athlete of the Year representing Region 1. Again, that final point as well, part of this 8 seniors on the roster here in terms of numbers for you.
You know, we'll talk about Izzy first. She is a baller. She goes after every ball. You look at her defense. You look at the way she hits. If she gets blocked, the next ball is a kill. She moves it well. 23 kills doesn't surprise me at all from her in a 5-set match because that's her. That's Izzy Thompson. She's played, nobody knows this, but she's played with an injured shoulder for the last 3 weeks. And it's not a good injury, and she's played through it because she is tough and gritty, and we're lucky to have coached her.
You know, really good back row play. The setters were on point with Abby Convervig with that dump kill. You saw Brady Bussey put a couple right on the heaters. But how about the blocks, especially at the net by Liv and Aspen? When you needed them most, you got one by Izzy, you got one by Mackenzie Meyer as well. But how about Preen and Liv, kind of that tandem block when you needed it as this match went on?
Yeah, those two are a force at the net. They've got great energy, great attitudes, and when they go up, it's scary. I wouldn't want to be on the other side of either of them, especially Liv, because when she gets that block, she growls at you. And she's a tough kid, and so is Aspen.
Final thing that I'll ask for you, Dana, how sweet is it? We talked in the pregame show to try to put this team and the senior class on a win. I know you're just a few moments from the last point, but how sweet is it to go out on a win here in 2025?
Absolutely. It feels good to go out on a win, Chase. That's what we wanted, and that's what we did.
Hey, we'll let you go take some photos, celebrate. We'll hear from some of the seniors here around the corner. Thanks so much, Dana, for everything this season.
All right, thank you, Chase.
That again, Dana Stansberry, head coach for the Central Cass Squirrels here as they're able to earn it in 5, 15-11 here on your liveevent.com. And in doing so, the Central Cass Squirrels again pick up their 31st win of the season. Our coverage is not over here from the State A volleyball tournament as Thompson and Dickinson Trendy about to get underway for the Consolation Championship. Brady Siebels will have the call for you on that one. Again, that'll be the Consolation Championship from the exhibit hall across the way, 15-11. Central Cass over South Prairie-Max, but Thompson and Dickinson Trendy about to get underway. Then we'll have coverage here on the main arena from the B Championship and the A Championship as well. The B is scheduled at a 3 o'clock start with Madonna Pinger Buchanan as they will go up against Langdon Area Munich. And then the A Championship to follow, scheduled start at 5:30 with Mayport CG and the Central Cass Squirrels as well. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll continue with more on the post-game show as Central Cass again with the win. Their 31st this season. South Prairie-Max will finish 32-5-3 on the year. We'll continue with more after this here on your LiveVent.com.
What was that? Is that Top Insurance?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Toop Insurance.
Maybe Toupee.
Could be Toupee. Yeah, I don't know.
Or Taupe Insurance, maybe?
Nah, I don't think so.
Say it right. That's T-O-O-P. That's Taupe.
Oh, it's Taupe. That's Taupe Insurance in Castleton. Get in touch with Ryan today for a quote or review of your policies. Stop on out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting section and check out their different paint mixing options from Benjamin Moore, Clark and Kensington, and Royal. From their grills to Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to the Customer Laser Engraving Center. Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware. Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com. As we continue here on the post-game show, let's recap what we know to this standpoint in terms of our bracket breakdown here. Division B bracket, again, third place went to Edgeley Cullum Montpelier as they win, and they won the fifth set 18-16. Rebels finished third, or Redeemers finished fourth. Then from there you have the Consolation Championship that went to Linton HMB after they defeated Flasher in 5 as well. So Lions over the Bulldogs on the B portion of the state volleyball tournament. Central McLean and Surrey just about to get underway from Bismarck High. And then the championship, MPB and Langdon Area Munich. The Cardinals are looking for their first championship. The Thunder from MPB looking for their first championship in program history. Well, for the Cardinals, they're looking for their 6th championship and back-to-back as well as they're playing in their 10th state championship match. From there in AA, games that have gone final, Bismarck High over Minot in 4. Horace and Jamestown still wrapping up from Bismarck High. Latest we saw. Third place match getting underway here about 20 minutes with Bismarck Century and West Fargo High School. That'll again for third place. And the championship later tonight with West Fargo Cheyenne and Fargo Davies. Davies 2019 beat Century in 4. And then you also had Cheyenne fourth title as they're looking for their fourth title as well here, or fourth title appearance in program history, looking for their third title here for West Fargo Cheyenne. That again is the AA tournament all EDC affair with Cheyenne and Davies. And later today in the A, Brady Siebels has a call in about
spent 10 minutes or so with Thompson and Trinity for the Consolation Championship, and then Mayport CG and Valley City at 5:30. Join us now, part of the senior class here with 8 of them. Kendra Broughton joined us. Kendra, a couple ways to go out with a couple of aces yet again. Just talk about your team with your back to the wall in the fourth set, able to come out and pick up a win. Just what does it say about the tenacity of this team with the 31st win of the season?
Yeah, we all came into this game knowing we had nothing to lose, and we really wanted to go out with a banger. So we all just played our hearts out, and it definitely worked out in the end.
Able to earn this one, just kind of what you see from both Liv and Preem. They had to go up against some pretty big blockers across the net, and they got some blocks in their own right. What did you see from those two in tandem?
Yeah, they're amazing. If they get blocked, they just move around the block, get another kill. They know how to work around those huge blockers. They can go up against any blockers in this state.
Last thing for you, Kendra, what are you going to enjoy most about the 2025 version of Central Cass Volleyball? What's one thing that kind of comes to mind? A word or two about this team. We heard grit, tenacity at times, but what's something that you're going to enjoy most about this team? And you still got some more memories to make here later tonight as well, hanging out in Bismarck.
Yeah, it's one big family. It's so much love. Like, we all love each other and just the best of friends.
Hey, Kendra, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck moving forward. Again, Kendra Broughton joined us here, the libero for the Central Cass Squirrels, as we're going to hear from all 8 of them as Izzy Thompson now puts on the headset. Izzy, I had you down for 23 kills. You got the final one as well to win third place. Just what is that like to put a ball on your senior year getting that final kill?
Yeah, it feels amazing. I couldn't have done it without my teammates. Third place might have not been where we wanted to end, but at least we ended on a win, and I'm super proud of all of us.
How about the team? You're down all of a sudden in the third set, in a set that you probably feel like you should have won. They came back and won it, but you're able to win the last 2 sets. What does it say about the resiliency of this squad, Izzy?
Yeah, this team, we always talk about relentless pursuit, and I feel like it definitely showed, and it has definitely showed in the past 3 weeks of our season, and we all work so hard, and we all have that, no balls dropping.
Able to see this one, the senior class. What do you think the mark, so to speak? Every senior class wants to leave a mark, but what do you think this senior class left on this program?
Yeah, I definitely think the senior class is really important. We're all best friends. They're all my best friends. Pretty big impact. Dana always says we're the biggest leaders, and feels really good when the younger girls are really sad that we're leaving.
Izzy, congratulations on a phenomenal career, breaking some milestones a lot across the way. Best of luck moving forward.
Thank you.
Again, Izzy Thompson joined us here, part of this senior class as we continue to make our way through. Now part of this 6-2 rotation and a setter with Brady Bussey as well. She put a couple on the platter here for some of her teammates here to put the ball down. Brady, what does the third place finish at state mean and going out on a win mean to you?
I mean, it's awesome coming out of regionals, beating the 1 and 2 seed, then making it to state. We knew we had to play our best volleyball, and that's what we did.
Let's talk about this senior class. What's something about this group that you really have enjoyed, and what's something that you think that you left for future Squirrels volleyball players?
I've just enjoyed playing every minute with them. They're all my best friends. We've been playing since 7th grade together, and I'm excited for everyone's future to see what happens after.
What's the one thing, able to see Kendra Broughton here play that back row? She got 3 aces. What were you able to see her from some pretty big hitters across the way, and her and Kiera Gunnison keeping those balls alive in the back row?
Them two together, they know how to play exactly how each other need to, and they read everything the same. I think we got some of the best back row players out here.
Hey, Brady, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck moving forward.
Thank you.
Brady Bussey, as she go from one setter to another setter here, as Abby Covervig will pop on the headsets here, as, again, the 6-2 rotation this season for the Central Cass Squirrels. Abby, you got that dump kill opportunity there. Just take us kind of through what this one means to you to finish on a win here this season.
Yeah, this one was big for us. We knew that this was our last one, especially going to that 5th set. We were like, we have to leave it all on the floor because this really is our last set here.
Able to earn this win, just kind of what was it about South Prairie that was a challenge, but what was something that you guys found a way to overcome after that first set?
Yeah, South Prairie has a huge block on all areas of their net, and we had to really mix up our shots and work around that, and we have really good hitters that just know where to open and hit the spots.
For this team, I've kind of asked all the seniors, but what's something that you think that you left for future Central Cass volleyball players and future programs moving forward with this senior class?
Definitely Dana's nickname, the Great Dane.
Had to get that one in there one more time.
Always. And then just having energy all the time. They always put me in timeout because I have too much energy, but I think that my teammates really liked it. So.
Last thing that I'll ask from you here, Abby, just able to see some of your fellow teammates, Izzy Thompson break some records, able to see Aspen Preen come alive here, Liv and company. We could talk about all of them, but what's it like being part of a team that, broke some single and individual records here as well going out as a senior?
Yeah, I love my hitters. I know that I'm going to get an assist when I give them the ball. So it's really awesome. All my teammates are.
Abby, congratulations again and best of luck moving forward.
Thank you.
Abby Carvig with us here. She'll toss the headset off to another senior as Kaylee Broden will pop on the headsets here. Kaylee, can you hear me all right?
Yes, I can.
Just take us through what does this one mean to come out on top as a senior?
Yeah, this is just so amazing. It's been so fun to play with all these seniors and my sister Emily Broden. Oh my gosh, it's been so fun.
How much volleyball do you guys talk about at the dinner table?
Oh man, you don't even know, so much.
For this particular team to go out on a win like this, just what does it say about the resiliency down, 2-1 and come back and win the 4th and the 5th?
Yes. I think it's just awesome. I think it really shows how amazing our seniors are and how much confidence we have in each other and all the leadership we have together.
What's the one thing you hope future generations of Central Cass volleyball players and next year, your sister's year, and everything that they can take away from this senior class?
Yeah, I think they can really just lean on us. I hope we'll always come and cheer them on, and we'll really always be here for all them, and yeah.
Hey, Kaylee, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck moving forward.
Thank you so much.
Kaylee Broden with us here as we continue on the senior train one more time. Got 2 of them left as Liv Severson. She had to go up against some big hitters across the way. Liv, I had you down for 6. You might have had 7 or 8 blocks in this one, but just take us through that battle at the net with some pretty tall and athletic players for the Royals and yourself as well, getting those blocks.
Yeah, it was so awesome. I had some really good pins setting that block for me, so I was able to go up and get that ball.
Able to see this one go down and win, just what does it mean to finish with a W here your senior year?
Oh, it's so awesome. I love these girls so much, and I'm just glad we were able to finish together.
Take us through the state tournament experience. First time 3 divisions. You're able to see that a little bit for basketball now in volleyball this season here, Liv. Yeah. But what was it like as a volleyball athlete here this weekend in Bismarck for you? You still got some more memories to make, but what was it like, you know, waiting to see 24 teams come together in one facility?
Oh, it was so awesome. I love these girls, and it was just so fun having like our last experience together and getting to play these new teams who we haven't really played very much this season. Yeah, it was great. I loved it.
What's the one thing you hope future generations take from this senior class moving forward?
Our energy. We have so much energy together, and just the way we combine as a team and our friendship, it's just awesome.
Hey, Liv, congratulations. Best of luck moving forward.
Thank you.
Again, Liv Severson joined us here from the Central Cass Squirrels as we will go from one more senior, the 7th one here, and wearing number 7 perfectly on the way for Kiara Gunnifson. Kiara, just talk about the back row play. Some really good hitters there from the Royals. You had to go end line to end line. What was it like from your perspective?
I mean, they're great hitters on the other side of the team, but me and Kendra have such good chemistry that we trust each other and we just play our game.
Let's talk the biggest thing about this one. What was said from Coach Dana Stansberry, the coaching staff, down 2-1? What was kind of like the huddles like in that particular situation to force it to the 5th?
She believed in us through the whole thing. She said we need to push through it, and that's all we did. That's what we did for her.
What's the one thing you hope that future Central Cass volleyball teams will take away from this senior class moving forward?
I hope they can take away our bond. Our bond of this team is amazing, and I hope they can just keep doing that down the line.
Take us through the energy, take us through the environment. What was it like, 24 teams at a state volleyball tournament, first time 3 divisions? How fun was it for you as a player to play in an environment like this?
It was insane. I mean, all our fans were insane. Our bench was insane. Our parents, there's so much support on this team, and we couldn't have done it without them.
Thank you so much, Kiara. Best of luck moving forward.
Thank you.
Again, wearing number 7, Kiara Gunnifson here for the Central Cass Squirrels, and we will go to Aspen Preen. Aspen had you down for 16 kills and a handful of blocks here in this one. I talked the same thing with Liv, but what was it like going up against some big hitters across the way and trying to time that up as the course of this match continued?
Yeah, it was fun. I was getting a little frustrated. They're good hitters. They'll tool my block. That's my biggest pet peeve, but I just knew I needed to keep going up strong and I'd get them.
Able to see this and do it with this senior class in the way that you did over a 30-win season. You go out as able to go out top 3, able to go out as a win. Just kind of what does it mean for you?
Yeah, it's just amazing. I'm so proud of these girls, and I wouldn't want to do it with anyone else.
Aspen, not trying to make you cry here, but I will ask this question. I've asked all the seniors this question. You hear it every year, what the senior class kind of is and what the team kind of represents. What do you hope that future generations and the sophomores and the juniors and the freshmen in the program took away from this senior class for future years?
I think just having fun. Our locker rooms, you can see all the seniors are bringing in the fun energy, and I think that's what they're going to need, and just having fun because it's a high school sport. That's all they need to do.
So you still get to enjoy the night here in Bismarck. So what are you looking forward to most now? Now the season is behind you. Now you can have some fun before you worry about anything else at the school year, but what are you looking forward to tonight?
Probably swimming in the pool with all my friends.
It should be a lot of fun.
Yes, I'm so happy to just be with all of them, and it's going to be a fun night.
Aspen, thanks again for everything. Best of luck moving forward.
Thank you.
Aspen Preen joined us here, part of the senior class one more time for the Central Cass Squirrels. All the seniors join us here alongside their head coach in Dana Stansberry as well. Central Cass 15-11 finishes 3rd place here on your live event. going up in just a few moments. Thompson and Dickinson Trendy already underway. The Tommies lead the Titans 5-2 in the first set. We'll have coverage here a little bit later on at 3 o'clock, as that one will be for the State B Championship, and then at 5:30 for the State A Championship as well. On behalf of everybody for joining us, thank you so much for the broadcast and tuning us in. Thank you very much to our sponsors. Without them, we would not be able to be here. And we still have, 2.5 more matches to go here before we put a bow on our fall sports season. Thanks so much for tuning into our broadcast, and enjoy the rest of your day. The Squirrels are third, and the Royals are fourth here on your livevent.com.